Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Friday. I hope everyone's off to an awesome start to their day. Start to their weekend, I guess. But give me 2 seconds while the chat phone loads in. We're going to check one of the more rare grunts to find. I'll show you what I mean in a second. I'm actually pretty pumped that we found this guy, but let me know whenever you guys can see the stream and all that stuff. My chat phone's spinning right now. That's a wheel, so hopefully, there we go. Yo, oh my god, loads into Ashley. Ashley with a 20 says BT in the mods are the bestest no one ever was. It's going to be a good day, Friday. Thank you so much for the 20. Oh my god, show some big love for the one and only Ashley. What's up, Callie? You got Jay, Rachel, Harlan, Mr. Coral. Roberto says gotcha. Dude, this is a Magikarp grunt. This is the first one I found since the whole Team Rocket Takeover. So, same as what Cliff had, only from a grunt. Let's see. It's a big letdown, a 53. Still pretty pumped to see this, though. Hey, Kristen, what's up? Pineapple, good to see you. Ashley, thank you again for that, by the way. I do appreciate it. Steven, welcome in. And, ooh, not too good. There's a Latito here. There's a Mr. Clifton. I think there's a Wurmbler up the street. Got a couple things going on. I was going to stream just later with the Entei raids, but I figured I'd go live for a little bit now. And again, that's going to be like the main thing today will be the second stream for the Entei raids, which I'm pretty pumped for. I already have a Shundo, but we're still going to raid them. Maybe get another one. Roberto, you're spoiling it. That comes out later. But you may or may not have saw. Alright, let's spam some invititos. Hey, what's up, Irish? Yeah, I mean, I was going to wait till later, Kristen, but I was like, we'll do a little bit of a grind ahead of time. Might as well. You're going to be mic'd and bricked later, says Garlic. You're going to be there? Already Saturday for you? No. So the raids come out early in New Zealand, right? Because it's going to be Saturday for them. Their event's going to start when it's like 10 p.m. for me tonight. So what we always do on the raid days is I kind of snipe their raids, do remote raids. The night early for us, and then my actual in-person event will be tomorrow. So you get to play the event kind of twice if you do it that way. Yeah, remind me after this. Remind me after, Irish, after this raid, man. Is that lunch? Is that lunch that's TB in here? Oh no, he's real? I was gonna say, I can tell by the sinister photo that he's got from one of my streams. It's gotta be GT Gains, oh my goodness. We only have the 2-piece McNugget meal here. I think that Mr. Rail, oh, I've already invited him. I was gonna say, I know everyone's probably saving remotes for tonight, but we can definitely duo this 100%. We'll do this, then Cliff, then I'm going to run up to the worm raids. Probably going to run the daily incense, I think, for a while and do grunts. I don't know if we'll do the Meltan box on stream today. Just because, like, you can do that pretty much anywhere, and if I'm only going to stream for, like, a handful of hours, I probably want to do the daily incense. Prioritize that instead. I'm excited to remote trade with me, says Irish. Yeah, it's going to be a while. I mean, I think it's a total of 180 days since when you add someone. But we're already working on it, so maybe it won't take that long. Yeah, pretty much Irish always looking for Gary's until I get a Shundo. Which I can't believe we haven't got yet. From any trade at all, no Shlundos at all. Let alone the amount I've done just for Gary's. Pretty crazy. Hey, Marissa, what's up? Capped already on the worm, saving the other 10 for Entei. Marissa was showing me before, she got a Shiny Shadow Snorlax and a Pineco, which is amazing. The takeover came out yesterday, and she has 2 of the 3 already captured, which is great. Irish says mine will be the Shundo. I've heard that before. I can't give you my code, man. I appreciate you being here, but I cannot do that. I do add YouTube members, and if you don't want to do that, hop in the Discord. You can add other people, other random friends, and try to organize your own raids there, but unfortunately, I can only add YouTube members. Them's is the rules. She's the Shiny Shadow Queen. She is. I'm not an imposter. I'm a fell YouTuber that players Pokemon Snap? Is that some crazy autocorrect or what? I was trying to read that like 3 times, but I don't think it makes any sense. My phone loaded in the stream slow? Oh, okay, yeah, no worries. Thank you again, though, Ashley. I appreciate the 20 to start the day. You don't gotta do that, but obviously I do appreciate it. I'm pretty much your nephew, so it's a guarantee, says Irish. I mean, not biologically. I don't think that's gonna hold up in court, but maybe. We'll classify it as 100% confirmed if you give me a Shundo. How about that? Snom, what's up, dude? Poke Parker's good to see ya. I love that new emote, man. The Wiglet in the costume, they gotta make that. Imagine if that came to Pokemon Go. A gangster Wiglet would be amazing. Kamal, what's up, dude? The birthday boy, by the way, tomorrow. I believe it's tomorrow, right, Kamal? Pretty sure it's tomorrow. Hopefully I'm not wrong on that. Hopefully get yourself a Shundo Entei as well. But here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. What do we have? A 2036. Seems like I get this guy to shine every day, though. Like, almost every short I've had recently, I was looking through and I'm like, oh yeah, most of them have a green airplane. They all suck, but still. Sir Wigglesworth, says Harry. Tomorrow, says Kamal. That's what I thought. And we have no shiny on this one. What's up, Royce? We are going to take down Senior Cleefton and then go to, some friendship. Go to the worm, because the worm's going to expire in 10 minutes? 13 minutes? Close enough. All right, before I forget, because I know he's gonna remind me if not. Okay, there's your nifty gifty. Let's take down Mr. Cliff. And also, I guess I have to get another radar built before 4. That's when the next balloon's coming in. This area looks a little bit dry as far as rocket leaders, so we're gonna have to rely a little bit on balloons and hopefully get some luck from the grunts, I guess. Haven't gotten a shiny plane in a while, says Rail. You do. They're saving up for the Shundo. Good to see you, though, man. Hopefully you're having a good Friday. Tony, what's up, man? Jason in the house as well. Luke's something new. Welcome in, dude. We actually have 2 streams today. The later on stream is going to be the Shadow Entei raids, the early sneak peek at those guys. But I'm just pretty much gonna go live for a couple of hours, a short-ish stream today to do some rockets, some bird hunting and stuff. Figured we'd do a 2-for-1 Friday. Of course, the second I got here, it started like sprinkling rain too. I hope that goes away. Marissa says Lucario. Uni's full of rocket leaders, says Kamal. It is unless I come there. The last time I was there was pretty good, but the one time I came when the fish was new, there was like barely anything anywhere. That sucked. That was like the middle of the winter too. I had to drive around looking. But usually it's very good there. Dude, Golurk. I keep forgetting that could be in the middle. Was at the park, activated my daily incense, and you got a Galarian Moltres. Nice. Shiny one or regular? You know what's weird? Okay. Thought that was going to fall on me. You know what's weird is a lot of park areas seem to be pretty good for birds. You can catch them in the middle of cities and stuff too, but a lot of the areas that have the green background, like the parks and stuff, I see a lot of people have some decent bird luck around there. Coach says, do you remember me? No, I never heard of you. Wait, are you that Mama Coach? If it's Mama Coach, then I know, but otherwise, no. Final answer, never heard of you. Golurk's annoying. What's up, Jay? Yeah, he is. Dude, I don't know what fast move that runs, but it hits like a truck. And if you ever try to use Golurk yourself for PvP, he's not the best. Like to see you use birds in battles? Well, you have to. Even if they're not the best. It counts for style points. But here's our first Snorlax set of the day. And a nice crispy 12-kilometer egg. I've hatched, I think, 4 Varooms now total from the 12Ks. Obviously no shinies. But no shiny from this guy either. An 11-2-4. 11-5 something, I think, is the hundo. For the Boosh one, I don't know. 200 grunts, 30-something Snorlax, 0 shinies. Dang. Yeah, they can be... I mean, it is RNG, right? A 1 in 64-ish rate, I think, for the leaders. So you could do, like, your first one and get it. You could also do a gazillion and not get it. When Bagon, I think Arlo had Bagon. When that came out, my very first balloon was shiny. I've never done that since. But most of them, like, the rocket leaders are usually a pain. Also, yo, what's this guy doing? I don't want to be catching you all day long, man. We gotta start building our next radar. Let me do this other one on the way to the worm over here. I think today's the day we get the blue worm, too. I got a really good feeling about the blue worm today. Heal up the boys. Yeah, we'll do this, then worm, then daily incense in rockets for a while. What's up, Jan? Watched your stream before, remember? This is Ashley. I don't. I wasn't there. It was some other handsome individual, I think. Nick, what's up, dude? Happy Friday. Toad with 3 months. Afternoon, tell Arlo, get off my front porch. You're not looking for Arlo? Thanks for 3 months, though, man. Dude, honestly, this rotation, I'm kind of hunting for just whatever, I think. If I buy radars, it'll be more narrow-focused on Cliff. But while the takeover's on, man, I'm kind of just, like, building them for free and just using them willy-nilly. I already have Pineco, but I'd take some more. Duskull's kind of nice, kind of growing on me. But I don't know, I kind of understand. There's always that one leader that's, like, annoying you don't want to see. But down he goes. ChatGPT says shinies from grunts is impossible. Yeah, it also will tell you that a picture of a deer is a moose or a cat. So it is 100% wrong. I got a shiny from a grunt yesterday. And people get them literally all the time. So AI is wrong with a lot of things, especially Pokemon Go. Peyton, what's up, man? And we have no shiny on Mr. Quillard. I think I saw in the members Discord, someone got this. Was it Carl got this? And if you're still here, man, let me know. I'm pretty sure I saw one of the members get this Shiny Shadow a few days ago. And that's the first time I've ever seen that, actually. Alright, let's hop into Mr. Wormbler. Mr. Wormito, and then we got a couple other Gruntitos around here, too. Not worried about finishing the lines? Yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of is. Well, there's 2 in the Pineco family, 3 in the Duskull, just the Snorlax. Still enough, though. If you want to finish lines, getting 6 of them, that's a hefty order. Why can't a deer be a moose if it wants to, you buzzkill? I guess it could be. Dude, I sent a picture one time to ChatGPT. It was of like a Mewtwo-sized claw print in the snow. This claw print was over 10 inches long, like a massive claw print beside my truck. And it told me it was from a rabbit. I'm like, well, obviously not, right? There's not 12-foot tall rabbits. And then it was like, oh, okay, well, it could be from a cat. I'm like, okay, well, this is useless. Literally trying to tell me that a Mewtwo claw print was from a cat or a bunny. It also said you won the giveaway, says Pace. See, that's how wrong it is. Good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Let's get my Gare Bear in there. It feels so weird best buddying Garys consistently. Like, it seems like I've had the same buddy forever, but they're all different Gyarados. There was the first one we got, the tiny one, and now I'm working on the recent one we got. Mr. Hundo invited me to remote Shadow Cacnea. I keep forgetting those are in raids, dude. I don't even ever see 1-star shadows anymore. It's sad. I wish I did, because I want to hunt the teenies. How do you know if it was a bunny or not? Well, dude, this claw print, it was in the wintertime, right? It was in the snow. And when we measured it, it was 10 inches long. I don't think there's any bunny, even in prehistoric times, that has a 10-inch claw on it. I'm pretty sure not. But again, yeah, I asked it to see, like, hey, man, do you know if there's any species that this would be? I'm guessing it would be like some kind of large bird of prey or something else. And yeah, it seemed to think it was a rabbit, which is 100% wrong. Enzo says, one of my favorite Pokemon's Mega Garchomp. You think it'll come out soon? It comes out usually once or twice a year. It's a fairly common one to see. There's no announcement on when it'll be back, but it'll come back at some point, like 100%. Here we go. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. 1262 is not very good, but I really don't care. If it's blue, all's forgiven. What if it's the Easter Bunny, says Callie? Could have been. I didn't think of it that way. Maybe it was the Easter Bunny. We get the Walk Star and... okay. This stupid thing, man. It feels like such a letdown when you raid these and they're not shiny. But all the screenshots I've seen of people getting the shiny, it looks so good. I didn't think it would look that good. But we have another 17 minutes to try to build a radar. I think we need like 3 components. Should be pretty easy. As long as the downtown area has some, should be pretty good. Hey, Dan, what's up, man? Corbin in the house. Ooh, it's Drowsy. Nice. I think this is so fun, man. I really like the aspect of the grunts because, A, it's free, but also just the options. There's so many different things you can get shiny shadows of now. Before this last update, it was like half the grunts you did couldn't shine, so you'd either just be doing them for the component or you'd kind of be avoiding them. Now everything makes sense. I think it's really good, man. For once it's an event, you don't have to buy 1,000 things. Wait, what happened? Hold on. What did Garlic say? Sister bought me a bird feeder with a camera. Oh, I thought you had a Shundo for a sec. I literally scrolled up. I was like, I see capitals in there. Okay, I thought you had a Shundo. That's still pretty cool, though. Hoopa has a tail? Yeah, I guess you never really look at the back end of Hoopa, but he does have a tail. I wonder if the other form has one. I don't know about Hoopa Confined. I'll have to look and see if it has a tail. Hey, Pika, thanks very much. Appreciate that. This is better than a Shundo? It would be pretty cool to see what kind of birds come. Birds are freaky, man. They're complete savages. Hey, Enzo, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Hope you have a good day, too. And no shiny on Mr. Drowsy. So I'm guessing most of the grunt rates are probably... Do we think they're full odds or maybe like a half odds? You don't get them too often, that's all I know. Also, speaking of cool things from a grunt, check this out, dude. Yesterday, why didn't that shine? I don't know what I would have done with it, though. Like, this would obviously be purified into a Shundo if you wanted it to be. But that is such a good IV, and as a Shiny Shadow Zard, I don't know. Like, what would you do with that? Obviously, I don't have the problem. I'm going to keep it as a Shadow now. But man, it could have been such a big moment. I was like, oh, that seems like a pretty good CP, and then I praised it and almost fainted. Mr. Nosepass, can I become the creator of this channel? Says Jan. What does that mean? I think you'd have to go back in time to do that, wouldn't you? People are wild, man. Got a Tapu raid? Not yet, but I'm probably will find some soon, though. Tough choice, yeah. Hey, Pogo, dude, thanks for the 14, man. It's been so long since I've seen your streams. Welcome back. I really appreciate the dono, man. Show some love for Pogo, U4D. And glad to have you back. We got actually 2 streams today. This is the early one, just hunting some grunts and stuff. Later on, I'm going to be doing these Shadow Entei raids early. Doing some remotes and stuff. So hopefully you see you guys on that one, too. That's going to be a lot of fun later. What's up, Bomb? Yeah, Shiny Shadow is so good. I just mean, having a Shundo Zard is something that's been on my list for so long. But I think a Shiny Shadow 96 Zard, I don't know if I could purify that. That would be very tough, especially because Zard is like a Calm Day Pokemon, right? It would be one that you could probably find in a trade at some point. But thanks again, Pogo. Appreciate it, dude. What's up, Channy? The emotes are broken, says Toad. Some days they are. For some reason, some days they are. Hey, Huggy, appreciate you, man. Gonna be around for the stream later, says Rail. Yeah, I know. People always come in and like, yo, bro, why are you live so late? It's like, well, that's when the raids are on. It's not by design. It's pretty much, that's the time that they come out in New Zealand. But it will be a lot of fun. I don't think it's gonna go till like 2:30 in the morning again, though. Not unless I stay up and do like my other 20 remotes, but it is Entei. I already have a Shundo of that. I'll probably run the 20, and time permitting, we'll see if we do more or not. Hopefully we get the second Pokemon here. Pinsir would be sick. We don't, and it's Shellman on a 151. Not too good. I think we need 1 or 2 more components in the next 13 minutes to get a free radar for the leader coming in. Balloons at every 2 hours is actually amazing. I love that. Gotta love getting no sleep, being a stream. I mean, Nick, you can sleep, man. I'll be live doing it again tomorrow. Definitely don't have to be there. I appreciate it, but gotta get your sleep in when you need it. Because, yeah, I'll be raiding them the entire day for the in-person event tomorrow, too. Yeah, Marissa, the Shellman is kind of rough. Because the Bug Grunt used to be really good. Like, Bug Grunt used to have usually Scyther. There's a couple other things that were pretty good, too. I like the Pinsir a lot. I wish that was the first one. There's no real good way to hunt Shiny Shadow Pinsir anymore. Unless they bring it back to raids, I would lose it if they do. I don't know yet, Kamal. We'll see. I don't know how popular Entei is going to be tonight. If we have a lot of people that care about the stream tonight, then probably. Otherwise, it's really tough for me to justify, like, spending a gazillion dollars to go there for the day and stuff. If the stream's going to do the same either way, you know? We'll see. And the Talo at a 261. Petty, thanks for being a member. Really appreciate that. Show some love for Petty, and if you do want to be added to the friends list, that does come with being a member of the channel. So first of all, thank you very much for the support, and if you do want to go ahead and drop your code, we'll get you added to the list. You don't like the new leader lineup? What don't you like? I think it's okay. I like how there's Snorlax in there. What are we at, 5? Okay. Just gotta find 1 grunt in the next 11 minutes. That's not too bad. Almost said bird weeds, says Jen. I think that's something else. The birds are like, let's go. Mr. Nosepass, how many friends can you have on Pogo? I think everyone has a slightly different limit. They're rolling it out slowly over time. It used to be 400, then it went to 450, And I think most accounts are up to 550 now. Which is a lot, but at the same time, it's, you know, it is still a cap. Let's feed our boy. So Zayden, I gotta look into it again. Were you added, or not added, were you a gifted member, or did you become a member? Because we didn't see a notification. So yeah, you gotta be a non-gifted member for that. Also, get a bunch of gruntitos that way. Arvid, what's up? Yeah, we are gonna pop our daily after too. Let me just have a quick check for hundos. Still no hundos from, I guess, anything yesterday. We got the Magnemite the night before. Pogo's gonna make you buy a friends list. I don't know if they would ever do that. The thing is, if they add too many friends list spots, it'd be really hard to actually interact with people, right? Say you had like 3,000, it'd be very tough to ever like manage that properly, I think. Bought it from the website using desktop version from the website. I can't verify right now. I'll have to look at it after. I mean, I'll take your word for it, but I will go ahead and check after the stream and stuff. I just can't see if you were gifted or actually bought it as is until I check on computer version. Just usually 99% of the time it pops up in the stream like Petty's just did. Have 2 shiny Entei. Both Dynamax, one's a 98. Dang. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of down to get some more Shiny Shadow ones. They look mean, right? Just one of the ones for me. Already having a Shundo. Would I purify one of these into a Shundo? I don't know. I almost feel like I'm going to get the option to purify one, and I don't know if I'm going to do it. I don't know if it makes sense to do it. If I already have a Shundo of it, do I need 2 of them? Unless it's a Shadow Shundo. Excadrill. Man, Drillbur's part of this event. Excadrill? Well, that's kind of cool. What's up, Dag? Yeah, he looks really good. The other one I have, too, is the Dynamax one. I guess we could just search for Shundo. Which this guy is sweet. I never give him any love. He was caught a while ago now, too. It's not like it's very good. Like, the Shadow one would be better to have as, like, a Shadow Hundo. I think it's a pretty decent attacker then. But I never use that thing. Honestly, I never do anything with it. That way you won't have to eat broccoli on stream. That's not happening either way. I think that was never up for debate. Would love the Litwick from this. Okay. What else can this have? Fennekin, right? Fire Grunt can have Fennekin, Litwick, maybe something else. Bunch of evil dogs, says Skeeny. It's gonna be a fun night, man. I always like raiding shadows. Hey, Trek, what's up? Dag, good to see you. But yeah, in the meantime, Ender, if you want to drop your code, man, I can just look into it later. I mean, obviously, if everything's on the up and up, it'll be fine. You got a Hundo Metacham in the wild. That's cool. First ever Galarian Moltres, and you Master Balled it, no questions. Have you been looking for Moltres for a while? I like the confidence, at least. If you're going to Master Ball it, you don't want to be second-guessing it. And a bird is a good use, for sure. 98 from Jan. Dang, okay. Not too bad. So yeah, after the balloon, I think we're going to pop our daily and probably go down by the water for a little bit. I don't do battles. I can't give you my code either, so no on both those. But we have... 195. No, I'm tripping. I was going to say that might be good, but I think it's in the 220s. I believe it's somewhere in the 220s for that. Alright, let's start making our way to where we're going to go. I guess I could pop the daily now, too. We'll just take a brief pause whenever it pops up for the balloon. Let's also go in and get Kyurem rocking for a little bit. I got to dump rare candies into Kyurem. We've been abusing this thing. I'm at 0 Kyurem candies. I only run usually 20 minutes of it every day with the daily. But it's worth it. We've caught a lot of birds doing that. Big bird energy. Nightbot's just spamming about the birds. Yeah, we'll have to be very careful that we actually go ahead and extend it too. With these rocket events, there's so much different things going on that it's very easy to get sidetracked. Back-to-back 70 CP Meltan? Is a car being stolen up here? What am I hearing? That's a weird sounding horn. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's see what this grunt is too in case it's maybe a dragon. Buff physique. We'll probably still do it anyways. That one's really easy to take down with any psychic types or flyers. Wait till we get the next spawn up here. Alright, sounds good, Callie. You're gonna be the new Tyler, because, I think we've had to fire Tyler. I don't know, he was doing an awfully good job for a long time, but he might have to get fired. I gotta talk to him. It's about to self-destruct, says Jan. Kinda sounded like it. Yeah, Toad, exactly. It started getting, like, higher and higher. It was having a time over there. I think what it is the battery was starting to die, because it just randomly turned itself off. So I think the alarm went off and killed the battery. Cleo, what's up? Happy Friday. Alright, let's see what we got. Guess I would like another Machop that finished the line. Not the craziest on the Timber. Mankey's cool. Take the Mankey. Why is Shiny's Varoom so hard to get? Well, it's in the 12k eggs, right? So I think it's probably still a 1 in 64 like most things are to hatch. The problem is you don't hatch many 12ks because they're 12 kilometers in the first place and they only come from beating a Rocket Leader. So if you were picking up 12ks from, say, Pokestops, and they didn't take 12k walking to hatch it, it would seem like you see them a lot more. Still fairly cold up there, says Toad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, not in the nice weather yet, unfortunately. Alright, let's see it. Shiny Shadow Annihilate. I was thinking the other day, I haven't seen anyone have this. The color contrast would be very cool. But no Mint Monkey in a 233. I have no idea if that's good or not. 233, yeah, not really. The thing is, when you're rocket grinding, most of the time you can expect bad IVs. Rockets are capable of being nundos if they're not weather boosted. So a lot of the times you're going to have very, very poor IVs coming in. Please don't unmod me, says Kay. Oh, I don't know, it's looking awfully tempting. Hope I get a Galarian bird for my incense. I hope I get one too. I had a very interesting bird encounter yesterday. I don't want to spoil it yet, but, because it's going to be part of a video coming up. I hunted the daily incense with you guys, I think for 3 hours yesterday. And then, of course, like the second the stream ended, something cool happened, but glad that I kept it going. How many Pokemon do I have in gyms this trek? Not too many. I don't usually do the gym system that much. I'm on the blue team, so if I see a blue gym open, I of course drop them, but I don't actually like go out of my way to take over gyms and stuff anymore. Nothing wrong with that, I just don't really enjoy that part of the game, standing there grinding out battles for them. Please don't unmod me again, Kay. That's a quote from Kay. Yeah, exactly. Kay knows. Kay knows that it was just out of complete negligence and lack of foresight that it happened. It wasn't on purpose. Come on, Ralts. Come on. No shiny from Ralts and pretty bad too. I think 120 is the hundo. I believe so. You know what's crazy? A lot of people on my friends list have been seeing their last caught is a shiny Pineco. And then my mind starts to wonder. I'm like, is that a regular Pineco from the wild, or did they get one from the Rocket Leaders? Because that's also what Arlo has right now too, right? So is it worth a massive amount of 50 CP per day? Oh, 50 cents per day, you mean? I thought you meant like CP in the game. I was like, wait. Yeah, I mean, like, dude, if you're a free-to-play player and say you only kind of play on the weekends or casually, grind the gyms. There's nothing wrong with that. But the other problem is, too, if you're actually trying to do raids on a regular basis, very, very tough to rely on 50 coins to play the game, unless you've been saving up for 8 months ahead of time. Being free-to-play, by design in this game, they've made very tough. 2 checks. Number 1 is a Ferroseed. Pineco in the corner. Should have 2 more checks again. Dude, is this only Ferroseed in the power-up quest? I feel like that's all that I ever get. And Drillbur. I'm not going to do Sierra here right now. We are going to after. Dude, is that another cliff? Am I tripping, dude? We already fought Cliff here. Did I not catch it? Hold on. Let me see what happens here. Oh, that's why. I was like, man, we already fought Cliff. It's because I didn't actually catch the Pokemon. Oh, I was hoping it would be another Cliff. Hey, Flaming, thanks so much for the sub, man. Welcome in. Got 2 shiny Meltans today. You annoyed your teen? I'm going to be doing my my Meltan box a little bit later, I think. I wanted to run the daily for now. Just because if I'm not going to do like a regular 4 or 5 hour stream here, if we're going to split them up into 2, I think I'm going to do the Meltonius box a little later on. Alright, our balloon should be here in a brief second. It's 3:59. So like I was saying, gonna leave Sierra there because I want to do the balloon and then we'll do the Sierra afterwards. Also, if you guys are just jumping in right now, drop a like in the stream. I don't know how close we are to the like goal, but if everyone in here hit the like button, we would crush the like goal immediately. Also, balloon, hello. There it is. Be Cliff? Oh, it is Cliff, nice. Alright then, now we're happy again. Mega Lucario, everyone's healed up, I think. Alright, let's go. This is the main one that I want. It's the main one that a lot of people want. The Snorlax just looks so good. You gotta start playing Go? Wait, you just started playing Go recently, always looking for tricks and tips. Oh my god, I'm trying to read the comment. Yeah, man, honestly, just playing the game. It's kind of like things become muscle memory. The more you play, the more you pick up on things. You meet other friends to kind of teach you things. The biggest thing, though, is the quick catch. That is something I feel like they should probably have a tutorial in-game showing people how to do. Because playing this game without the quick catch, it's borderline not even worth doing. The amount of time it takes to catch Pokemon is crazy. So make sure you learn that and you're going to have a good time. Also, I've seen that Cliff, I think, can have Kanga in the middle too, right? Am I tripping on that? Ooh, Galarian Weezing. Don't love to see that. Didn't really bring anything too good for Poison Fairy. Have a Hundo Costume Noivern from last year's... Oh, the Halloween event? That's pretty cool. The Shiny's really nice. It's kind of crazy that Noivern isn't a good Pokemon. Like, it's cool, but it's 400 candies to evolve to. You'd think that Noivern would be like a beast in raids or PvP or something, but is this kind of like a forgotten Pokemon? Got a Shiny Shadow Latios and oh nice, and a Shiny Shadow Snorlax? That's pretty sick. Caught a bird just now. It was a Zapdos for Mishi, nice. Congrats on the birdito. I hope I can fare the same today. Was it a shiny one or just a regular one? Alright, sounds good, Reddit. Thanks for chilling. Holy horns over there. People are having a time arguing, but we have no shiny in 1129. That's 5 CP better than the last one we did. That's okay. I just like getting the checks in. Holy beeps. Yeah, it's an old guy with like a teenage girl, and they're having like some kind of road rage match behind me. I don't exactly know the nature of the beef, but I know that it involves cars. Look like a really angry old guy that kind of resembles a snapping turtle. And then some like 15-year-old girl who looks all freaked out. I'm just trying to raid Cliff in peace over here, and they're just having a honk fest. Shadow Latios raid, and it's pouring down on me. Oh, you got rain today? We had some rain before the stream started. It's thankfully went away for now, which is cool. Also, somebody was telling me that Aeron has boosted this event. Do we think that's a real thing? It would kind of make sense because I have noticed I'm getting like 1 shiny Aeron per day. So was that something that I missed in the event details? Is that shiny boosted for the event, or is it random RNG luck? Mr. Swinerson, you got 3 Galarian Zapdos? Have 3 Super Rocket Radars. Should I go for Landorus or save them? I would save them. It's up to you, man. If you want to use one on Lando, that's fine. But it's not the best version of Lando, and I feel like there's going to be some better Rockets coming up from Giovanni. But everyone's different. If you think Lando's a cool design, then go for it. No, that's just the Iceburn effect, Cleo. Not actually snowing here. Had a Shundo check for Snorlax this morning. No way. Wow, that's crazy, man. Do you mean like a purifiable one or like a Shadow Hundo? What do you mean, Monkey? Like, instead of Necrozma? I forgot about that Pokemon in general. Can you spoof? No, I don't recommend that. I'm outside. The game is intended to be played from walking around. That's how I play it. Purifiable, says Paige. Oh, okay. I thought you meant you got like a Shadow Hundo Snorlax. Would you purify the pace? I don't know. I mean, I guess I probably would. The Shundo is king. Aeron's full odd, says Jay. Okay. That's what I thought too. It just seemed like someone told me it was boosted, and then I got a few, and I started believing. I'm like, man, maybe it is. I don't know. But I couldn't find anything online posted about it. It's the person who was here yesterday. Yeah, we play legit, man, so I can't teach you how to play the Cheeto method from laying at home I walk around with my feet, and I recommend that you do it too. Best way to enjoy the game is actually playing it legit, man. But to each their own. You done messed up, Aaron? I love the grunts everywhere. I know I've said that before, but it's just so fun. Just all over the place. Just constant checks for some shiny shadows. And like yesterday, we ended up getting Meowth, one of like the most meh-looking shiny shadows, but it's still rare, and I was so pumped to get that. Finish off the fam. The Helioptile would be cool. The Stuffle would be very nice too. There's a couple of the new ones that I just like to have, even though they're not the most useful. We have 8 minutes left on Kyurem, and then we have to go ahead and extend our daily. Let's do these 2 grunts first. Don't tangle with us. Okay, I'm basically cheating because I live by a billion gyms? Well, that's not cheating, man. I mean, like, some people live in good areas for the game, some people live in bad areas. Cheating is when you use software to, like, fake your location. That's what cheating is. Got a Hundo Ralt. A Shadow Hundo? Channy with 27%? Ooh, Phantom. I forgot about this guy. Imagine how good of a shiny shadow that would be. The Trevenant, too? 9 p.m. here, and as light as Hex's hair. That's great, though. I like when it starts being light out later. Like, by the end of the summer, or midsummer, I should say, we still have light around, like, 9:30 at night. I love that, man. I hate when it gets dark at, like, 4 p.m. In our wintertime, it's always dark around then. Channy says, sorry, now you're good. You're all good. Alright, let's see. You got a Shundo Landorus. Like a Purified from Giovanni or Shadow Shundo? Shundo Entei for Julia. Nice. We're twinning, man. I have one as well. But no Brown Mushroom. That'd be kind of a cool one, too. I know it's just more lol, but that would be pretty sick as well. Where am I from? Canada. Ground Grunt. Hopefully not Sandshrew. I like when it's Gligar. Trapinch would be cool, too. Alright. It's fine. I think it's Dev that has a Shiny Shadow Flygon as his buddy right now. I was sending him a gift, and I was like, dang, that's pretty awesome. I knew it was in the game, but it's not one of the ones that I thought would look that good. Just got home laying in bed. That's always the best part of the day. What's a Shundo? It's 100% IV that's also shiny. So people say, call 100% IVs Hundos, kind of like as slang, right? So a Shundo is a shiny version of that. Prince as another fellow Canadian. Yeah, there's not too many of us playing Pokemon Go these days, is there? After 6 years of playing the game, got my first Shundo. Shundo Azumarill. Yo, that's pretty awesome. Did it come from those raids? I think Azumarill was in the 3 stars a while ago. I was always curious about that. I tried to do a few of them to get a shiny. It didn't pan out. And Flygon says no. We're ignoring again. Wait. Am I tripping? Oh, we didn't catch it. That's why. I was going to say, why are we going to ignore the balloon? But it's because we didn't catch him. Make sure we incubate this guy, too. Working on a couple of them on the side. And we're going to do this raid up here as well. If anyone wants to do the Latito. Glad you're going to do 2 streams today, says Shani. Yeah. Like, this one I'm not going to do as long as I usually do, because obviously having 2 streams in the same day. But I figured I'd grind for a little bit with you guys. Get some rocket checks in. Yo, Pogo again with the dono. W Canadian Pokemon Go players. Man, thanks for the double donos, dude. Make sure you guys show some love for Pogo. Really do appreciate that, man. And I would appreciate a bird encounter of sorts. Any old bird today. Or a Shiny Shadow from a Grunt and or Leader. You got a Shiny Shadow Garchomp? That's pretty cool. I have the Gibble somewhere. Yeah. But the thing is, I have a Shundo Garchomp. And I think the Gibble looks really good. Like, I think he looks pretty nice with the color scheme and the shadow smoke. The Garchomp is... I know it's super useful, it just doesn't look as cool, man. That's like half the thing for me. I don't really care if shadows are overly good. I just like when their color scheme looks good. Like, case in point, look at this guy. An absolute beautiful specimen. We're gonna fight the Gruntito behind it. And then we'll do the raid. Dielger time, says Dag. What do we have, 4 minutes? Let me do it after the Grunt. Just in case we end up getting a cool encounter. I like getting the most out of our Ice Burn in the meantime. Imagine if you could run them both at the same time. Imagine running Dialga and Iceburn for like 5 hours. The reason they're not going to do that, though, is I guess over time, a lot of people would just have a ton of birds then. The Vulpix. I saw Reese got this. Reese got this, like, I think before the new rocket rotation. Purified an Apex Ho-Oh, so it'd be a hundo? That's still pretty cool. I wish they'd bring that back, man. Ho-Oh is my favorite legendary. The Apex would be so nice to have. I don't know if I see it coming back. Unless they, like, go through all the gens again, maybe do some kind of, like, Johto-focused tour event. Like, I don't know if they do that, though. They're just going to keep going through the generations. We already just need one more component for a radar again. Like, usually on a day-to-day basis, when there's no Rocket Takeover, I typically buy between, like, 5 and 7 radars throughout the day to hunt Shiny Shadows. But when there's a Rocket Takeover, you don't have to pay for them. You can just do grunts. So much better, man. And no shiny on that. Armored Mewtwo, please? What do you mean, Kaysen? You want to see one? Only one I have is this, which is really good. It's the only one I ever got was a 98. Very, very sick. Okay, let's hop on in after we get Dialga beefed up for a little bit. Always dumping candies in, man. We were going through so many candies. Took me 2,900 checks. Get a shiny Wooloo? Yeah. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Powering it up. I've heard of that before, honestly. I've heard of people going like 3,000 checks on random things you can find in the wild. At the end of the day, it is luck, right? So you can be very unlucky sometimes, too, like that. You kept Apex Lugia? That one looks pretty cool, too. I've always been a way bigger fan of the Ho-Oh. Spam some more of these. I don't know if Mr. Rail's still looking for these or not. Also, if you guys haven't already, make sure you drop a like in the stream. We're pretty close. We're kind of getting close to the like goal, and if everyone in here hit the like button, we would beat the like goal immediately, so do me a solid. Double tap your screen. And a reminder, this is stream 1 of 2 today. We have another one later on tonight. For the Entei raids, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's just always cool having a Shadow raid day in general. Don't really care what it is. Anything that's a Shadow raid has that potential opportunity to purify into hundos and shundos. Super exciting. Should I get the April Go Pass? I think it's pretty good. There's a trinket in there. So Case and I traded for it because Armored Mewtwo came out in, I believe, 2019 and 2020. So I had to trade for mine because I wasn't playing the game then. But a local buddy of mine, Nate, traded me that. And you can still get them from people, but it's kind of hard to find a trainer that has one for trade. Meltan has me in a chokehold? Do you have Orthworms as Litwick Boy? I do, but not the shiny. I've rated it 60 times on the nose. So I'm pretty much like right on odds with getting one soon, but I haven't pulled the blue worm yet. Hey, Storms, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome in. Snack says I'm here. We'll have one tonight, though, Roach. Because I'm doing 2 streams today, so we'll have a giveaway on the second stream. I just can't run like 2 different giveaways in the same day. So on the Entei stream tonight, we'll give away some coins. Hamster, what's up? Hamster's 2000. Is your picture a cat, though? Dude, your picture is Hamster's worst enemy. Captain Rob, what's up, dude? Always good to see the captain in the house. An OG of the channel. And I hope we find some decent leader luck down by the water. Like, the downtown area today was abysmal. Only a small handful of rocket leaders. But I think those are RNG based too. I don't think they lay those out with any kind of rhyme or reason. I think it's just like the luck of the draw if a particular Pokestop gets, say, a cliff there for the day or not. So hopefully we get lucky down by the water. Shiny Galar Yamask? That's still cool, though. I have the Shundo Runerigus, which is the evolution version of the Galarian Yamask. I think he's cool. My goodness, we gonna subdue this thing? I'll drop another one, but if everyone dropped 2 gems there, it would have been a lot easier. Kaysen, it'll be at 10 p.m. tonight. That's when the raids go live in New Zealand. I'm going to be remote raiding those later. So that second stream doesn't start for 6 more hours. I guess 5 hours and 45 minutes. We're looking for on this guy, 2178. Yo, what? Terry with a 50. Are you kidding me, dude? Yo, thanks so much for the nifty 50, man. You don't got to do that. Show some love for Terry. Just with the message saying hi, just out of nowhere. Yo, big thanks. Really, really appreciate that. Hopefully, that's going to bring in the Shundo luck here right now. 2055, dang. How do you get coins if you win? We've already had 7 different winners, and depending on the country you're in, there's different methods, but it's a very easy process. If you win, I'll let you know. Bane, thank you very much for the sub. Well, when that stream starts, Orange, yeah. I don't give it away when the stream starts. We give it away at the end of the stream. But yo, Terry, thank you again for that. I do appreciate it. And not shiny. RSR, what's up? The nifty 50, man. Out of absolutely nowhere. But yeah, so later on tonight, guys, the second stream I was saying starts at 10 p.m. my time. We'll have a coin giveaway for that one, and there's another Entei stream tomorrow we'll give away coins on again. It's just because I'm streaming twice today, so I can't be doing multiple giveaways in the same day. But we will give away coins later on tonight. The giveaway questions, I know, girl. People are savages. Frothing at the mouth to win the free stuff. Hunting any grunt in specific? Not really, man. I mean, there's ones I want more than others, but I've just been doing every grunt that I see. Pretty much anything I run into. Want an autograph puck? Whose autograph, Jay? You want me to sign someone else's name on there? Also, aren't your boys playing tonight? Can't they close out the series? I think it's a Friday night game, isn't it? I could be mistaken. No hundos in the day so far. Got a shiny Lechonk. Nice. Lechonkius Maximus. Evolvemon, Steel types. I'm still looking for the component quest. They've been very uncommon to find, though. Jay says big game. Yeah, I think they got it, man. I don't know. They've been having their way in that series so far. I think they're going to win. Going to be tough to win another round, though. Also, we got to restart the game. There should be spawns here. I feel like we're spawn locked. This next Pokestop that we're at right now usually has like 7-ish spawns at it. There's nothing there. Yeah, okay. Not as many as I thought, but still. Take bird videos, says Ashley. You gonna start a YouTube channel with just bird videos? Do you think Bidoof is the almighty? Well, duh, yeah, of course. What about you? Later on, Koi. I've been giving stuff away every single day for a while. The second stream tonight. I'll let you know when there's stuff to win. Who you hoping to win the cup, says Pokemon Go. Thanks for the 2 again, man. Honestly, I don't really care. My team is out. So, I don't know. I kind of want to see an underdog win. As weird as it sounds, I wouldn't mind seeing the Ducks win. Because they're kind of like some team that never makes the playoffs anymore. So, I'd be okay with seeing them win. I don't know. I am from Canada. Maybe I should pick a Canadian team. I don't really have any attachment to the teams that are left. I just want to see some good hockey. Thanks again for the 2, though, man. Why do you have to restart the game? The game will, I don't exactly know the technical reason why. I just call it spawn lock. But you'll be walking through an area and notice that there's no spawns. And I think the game like runs low on memory or something. Some kind of a glitch where you don't actually see the spawns in the map. So that's kind of why I do that. Hamster says, love your content. Thanks for watching, dude. I appreciate you, man. Mr. Swabby Luhu. We need one more grunt, by the way, for a radar. So, can they spawn in soon? You hate the Ducks. It took out your team. Oh, you like Edmonton. Fair enough. I mean, dude, I don't love the Ducks. I just want a team that, like, no one expects to win. Thanks again for the 2, though, man. Now I feel bad. I didn't know that was your team. Let's evolve this guy for the quest. What shiny shadows have I got? Yesterday I got a Latios and a Meowth. I have about 150 in my account, but this takeover I've only got 2 so far. Hey Rebecca, what's up? You got difficulties with that too? Yeah, it's a known glitch in the game. It's been happening for a while. The good thing is you just gotta have to be kind of vigilant of it so you're not walking around wasting time. If you know about that glitch, you can just be restarting and making sure it doesn't happen too often. I think I noticed that last night, says Trevor. Yeah, it's been a lot more common. They've never made like any like official statement about that, but I've been noticing that happening a lot. Lil Tank says, Matthews, who was a joke, to be honest. Yeah, if you're a Leafs fan, it's been a tough time. It's actually wild they didn't make the playoffs, man. I'm not a big Leafs fan, but it's pretty crazy with the amount of people they have that didn't make the team, or make the playoffs. Pretty wild. This gives us, Electrike? That's kind of sick. I'm down for those. Mr. Pumpkaboo. Do we think we see a bird today? Technically, we didn't get a bird on yesterday's stream, but I may or may not have encountered one after stream. So we've still been pretty much averaging one-ish bird per day. But what do we think today? We do have partly cloudy as well. The reason that's a big deal is because all the birds can be level 1s. None of them are going to be weather boosted. And I still need a level 1 Moltres and a level 1 Zapdos as a shiny to finish that set. So I'm kind of excited about that. Get a lucky trade for Yveltal with the LA background. Wait. Oh, you mean which one for a golden cap? I thought you meant you're trading them for each other. Yveltal would be pretty sick, man. Be a nice Shundo. PokeGo says good luck for the rest of the stream. Hey, thanks for all the support today, man. I do appreciate that. Hopefully see you on the next one, dude. Let's get one more spawn. I'm going to do this Duramaka here. There's a worm raiding in a miss. There's a Tapu will do appear. That is the bird park, by the way. That green area is where I hunt for my birditos. For anyone that doesn't know. And a Tauros. Still can't believe we gave Kay a Shundo Tauros. That was so awesome, man. Borrow a brick from someone to throw my Wi-Fi router. Hey, Devo, what's up, man? It says go Abs. I mean, statistically speaking, they should probably win this year. They're probably the best team, leaps and bounds. I don't know. I always like to see underdogs win, man. I like to see teams that no one expected to do well. I was kind of hoping we'd find some more Shuckles today, too, for the Dynamax. But just because I'm only going to grind on this stream for a handful of hours, we'll just do whatever Dynamax I see. You're a fan of the Packers, says Lil Tank. Really? I feel like we have a few Packers fans in here. I used to be, like, big into football years ago, but now I'm just a typical Canadian into hockey. You're a good person, says Rail. I was going to say, I know a certain somebody is a Packers fan. Pineapple says, got a shiny Meltan today. Nice. I have not run my Meltan box yet. Probably going to do that a little bit later on today. I only have one for the 3 days so far. Like, the good news is I have other ones from the past, but I only have one from 180-ish Meltan checks, which is not great. Not a big team, but what, you like the Giants? Hawks here? Yeah, I was going to say, I know that that Aaron's a big Hawks fan. If Habs win, Dan will be doing backflips. I'm assuming he'll be wearing his jersey at the university again tomorrow if he does. That's what he was doing last weekend. I feel like the Habs haven't played very much lately. I don't know why. I feel like their last big game I remember was last Friday. Maybe they only played once this week in between? I don't know. Time's flying so quick. Jay would know. Well, let's leave our Hundo Latios here for some candies. We got a Shiny Shadow 98 bag on? Wow. Are you going to purify it? I don't know if I could do that. Almost a Shundo Shadow Salamence? I don't know if I would do that. That's another one that I do have a Shundo of already, like a regular one, so for me, I definitely wouldn't, but curious what you're going to do. Because the Shundo is king. And also the Mega's very good, but it's a tough call. Gonna hold it as a Shadow? Yeah, I don't blame you at all, man. Mine didn't shine for what I'm gonna show you here, but this was one I was debating too. Like, this is, if that were to shine, I don't know what I would have done. Because Shiny 96 Shadow Zard would have been wild. Like, obviously I'm not gonna purify this, because I don't need a hundo of the Zard, but would have been a very tough call. Mr. Tranquil. Yo, K7, what's up? Marowak in the wild's pretty sick. I don't mind him. Someone asked me for a spoofing again? Nah, you can hear the birds outside, man. We're walking here. Always walking playing the game. The only time I'm not walking playing the game is when I'm driving. And that's like if it's snowing outside. It's kind of turning into a decent day. I'm going to show you guys here in a sec, after this field research check. It's a Drillburino. That's pretty nice, though. It looks like a screensaver, doesn't it? Except for, like, the rusted old building there. The rest of it's nice, though. Looks like we're going to see some birds in the park. Yo, Heather, what's up? All ready for the Entei raids later? It's my favorite song and movie. I don't know, man. I get asked that quite a bit, but I don't know what either one of them would be. So many good ones. Hey, Noah, what's up? So pretty, says Callie. Yeah, it's pretty nice, isn't it? It's cold as frick here, but other than that, if you're just looking at the visual, it's pretty nice. Have to work during it? Oh, dang. I mean, hopefully you can get some in between remotes and the in-person tomorrow and stuff. I'm pretty excited. I don't think we'll be going until 2 in the morning again tonight, but still going to be a kind of a late one. How did the library go? I returned your books, as I was supposed to. And then some lady asked me if I knew if it was going to keep raining, and I was like, I don't know. I'm just supposed to return books, that's all I know. Who's your favorite member named Coach, says Coach? That is a tough one. That is a doozy. Because there's a couple guys named Coach, and one of them I really like, and the other one is not so good. What's your rarest Pokemon? Yours is Shiny... Oh, you have a Shadow Shadow Garchomp? That's nuts. I mean, from my Shundos, this one is kind of rare, because not too many people have a Shundo Dynamax Entei. And then, of course, we do have the Galarian birds. These have been bottle capped, but still pretty cool. I don't know what I would say is my very rarest, though. It's very tough to, like, pick one out of the bunch that's, like, your rarest, you know what I mean? Mr. Pineco. What is going to shine first today? Also, how is there no rockets in here? We need, I think, just one component. Yeah, one component, man. Come on. One of these could switch to a rocket. Also, a reminder, if you haven't already, like the stream, man. Let's crush the like goal. And if you're brand new to the channel, subscribe. Got a very, very sick stream later on tonight and tomorrow for the Shadow Entei raids. So hit the buttons. Is Rachel here? Rachel is here. Well, happy days. We're making fun of Coach. Join in. I think that we're going to get a shiny from a leader today. I'm going to do all the ones that we see. But I'm calling it now. One of the leaders is going to give me a shiny. Got a shiny Aeron today for Wolfie, did ya? The Doobie Brother himself. A Shundo Poniard from a 12K. Are you going to evolve it? That's pretty sick. Because the King Gambit's actually pretty good. We got the wrong bird off the Daily Incense. The Big Melt Pelipper. Hey, doubled. Sounds good, man. Yeah, later tonight we're going to be streaming the early Entei raids, and then tomorrow will be my actual in-person event. So essentially the next 2 streams are both going to be playing Entei Raid Day. Just in different forms. Tonight will be remote raids. Tomorrow's going to be the in-person raids. I think we'll do the Tapu here too. Got to lock in like Marissa. No kidding. She's had some awesome pulls so far. Especially that Snorlax looks so good. Honestly, I won't be upset if we get the Pineco either. Where's mine? Like, that looks pretty nice. I know it's like a stupid Mon, but I think it looks pretty good. I would be happy to get another one. But yeah, we'll do the Tapu Lele here. Then do a lap around. Hopefully one of these switches into a rocket. Big reason why, too, is I want to have a radar so I can see. You can scan the area then to see if there's rockets or, like, leaders around. Shiny Shadow Bagon? I saw that, Heather. Dan showed me. I think it was like a 239 CP, too, right? Was it good? Because I believe the hundo for Shadow Bagon is like a 255? Maybe a 260? So I'm assuming it was probably pretty decent. Let me get one more spawn here. We'll do the Tapu. Just because this is a well-known bird spot, too. Looks like it's Bronzor. We wait all that time for Bronzor. Come on, man. Of course that's how it goes. Alright, Tapu. Let's get it. You get a lock-in on Snorlax for ruining his life? We ruined Snorlax's life? Who still wants these? Callie, you still taking these or no? You waiting for later? I know some people are still big on these. Other people are like, meh. On my walk around, no rockets around our home, and then, oh really? Yeah, they're kind of weird how they pop up. I don't know. It's like an all or nothing with them. Very, very strange. A lot of the areas I'll walk away from, like immediately after I look back, there's like 10 rockets at stops. And then other times there's nothing for like a mile. 10-second tidy. That's a big comfy couch reference. That's an OG right there. It was a PvP decent. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if that would be good. I wonder if Shadow Salamence would be any good in PvP. Still cool to have. Either way. You get a 96 Shadow Sandshrew. Should I purify it? I don't know. I mean, like, it's not going to be useful either way. So if you want another hundo for the collection, you can go ahead and do that. I mean, it's totally up to you. K with 25? Y'all know about the big comfy couch, says Rachel? Yeah, most of us. I'm going to stop with the Tapus for now. Okay. All right, that sounds good, Callie. As long as you get the Shundo in the end, that's all I care about. 77% from Mr. Harry. It worked for Daniel's son. It worked for me. Channy with 97%. There we go. That's going to be hard to top that one. And then Kamal ruined it. 45 right after. Thanks, Kamal. I know your birthday's coming up and stuff, man, but like, what's with the bad shiny luck, dude? Bonks L Niantic for making Entei paid? How else would they make Entei? They've never had a free raid day. I mean, you still do get 5 passes for free for the in-person event, so not completely paid. Hey, Cobalt, what's up, man? Look at Kamal with the mimes. Coach says, boo, Kamal. What about Zaboomafoo? Oh, Rachel, I was addicted to that. That was the best. It's so freaky to look back on, though. If you search Zaboomafoo now, I remember it as being like a totally real monkey guy. It's like a puppet, dude. When you look at that as an adult, you're like, yeah, that's not real at all. 1962. 5 free passes is awesome. Doubled says, I heard subscribing and leaving a like is also free. It definitely is. You guys should, man. We're coming up on 64K, but I need your help. So smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and oh, let's freaking go. The Tapu on the beach. Yo, the drought is over, man. We're getting shinies all the time from these now. After 140 plus raids, they're shining all the time. And dude, Bailoop with 98 came in clutch. I think I saw that before we checked this. And yeah, it's okay. You know what? Let's get Loop's name on that. Just for the perfect timing right there. Loop, there it is. All right, now we're happy again. It's actually a decent IV too. Not the worst. First try on the Pokeball throw. All the shinies that will catch on the first ball. As long as they're from raids. Like wild shinies can run, but raid shinies always catch in the first ball. All right, we're on the board. That feels much better. And there's a rocket up here too. There's a Rakito to make our nice radar. I have a feeling there's going to be 2. Nah, yeah, I was going to say 3, but I think there'll be 2 rocket leaders in here. This one is a big nose. Still need 1 more shiny of that. Then over 100 legendary raids, no shiny. Dude, keep going. It'll happen. I just said before, I was at 140 plus. No Groudon, no Tapu Kokos. And now they've given me 3 Tapu Leles. Am I spoofing? Nah, I'm outside. This is where the game is played. Color-wise, it looks pretty nice today. Also, Carvana. Been seeing a lot of grunts for these guys. Big nose for the big toe, says Callie. And we also got the non-shiny nose pass completely everywhere. V says, nice, man. Yeah, we play all legit here. I live in Canada, too, so most of the year I'm out here, like, grinding in the snow and stuff. But I go out of my way to make sure that we play 100% legit. I feel like it's much more satisfying when you get good stuff knowing that you actually worked for it, man. Everyone's different, but I take a lot of pride in playing the game legit. It looks warm, but I bet it's freezing. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how it is. When I look through the camera, I'm like, yo, it looks really nice here. But it's not not too warm. Let's see what Mr. Gruntito has to finish our radar. A fish? Don't tangle with us? Fine. That's fine with me. Random question, but what is the Pokemon you have the most candies on, says Buster? I think it's Eevee. Got about 47k Eevee candy, something like that. But I haven't played since like day one, right? I started playing in 2023. So I think having like 40k plus candy for something is actually quite a lot. Hello from Croatia, what's up? How is Pokemon Go in Croatia? I'm always curious to see how this game would be in different countries. I'm guessing there's going to be a Sierra here and there's going to be a cliff here. That is my official guess. Worst case scenario, there's no leader in the park at all, but we've still built a radar either way. I feel like my Ho-Ohs and Lucarios are getting a complete workout with the Rocket Takeover, man. They're fighting all the time. Hello from my house, says Callie. All the way from your own house. Jay says hi, house. There's our component noise. Depends on the city, but overall it's good. Yeah, fair enough. That's like Canada too, right? And Morlol says no. Okay, so we can have a look around here now. There's not too many stops in this little park. Oh, there is two. Dude, I called that. I literally freaking called that. Nice. We're going to take them both down. I'm not going to single out certain leaders. I want to fight them all. Encountered a Galarian Zapdos using the Daily Incense. Didn't know it had a low catch rate. Yeah, I don't know exactly what the catch rate is, but I would say I catch one G-Bird for every maybe 40 to 50 of them that I see. The catch rate's pretty bad. Although, that is one of the things I do the most here on the channel is look for birds. We now have 45 birds in the collection, which is awesome. But, again, I've probably seen upwards of 600-700 birds. I know, I said the numbers, but we see a lot of birds and catch very few of the ones we see. Hey, Tiger, what's up, man? No, I mean, you can Master Ball them if you want, but they're not that rare. Eventually, if you keep grinding, you will catch one with an Ultra Ball. It will happen for you. Oh, I know. Rachel picked it up right away. How we doing, says Tiger? It's none of your business, man. It's a secret. Only we know. Nah, it's going good. Get ourselves a shiny Tapu. That's pretty much it so far. But it's better than nothing. I think it's the stop beside the gym here that has one of the Rakitos. It is. I'm guessing this is the Sierra. And the next one to the left is going to be Mr. Clifton. Be pretty crazy if I'm right about that. It's a secret, it is. What should I use my Master Ball on? It's up to you. A lot of people like to save them if they get a hundo from a raid. And say you get down to like your last ball. Say you have a hundo Rayquaza. You throw 18 balls, doesn't catch. You get to your last ball. Master Balling it then is probably a pretty decent idea. Or you could go with a G-Bird. You could Master Ball a random shiny that you like. I mean, there's no right or wrong answer when it comes to those. Marissa with a 6-7 jewels. There it is. Yeah, I was waiting for that. I've used a couple Master Balls on Galarian birds. Recently, I did one on a level 1 because I wanted to get the level 1 set of Galarian birds done. So for me, it was worth it. Hey, Sentient, what's up? Let me get one more spawn, then it's Arlo time. Do I use Loca Change? What's that? I'm outside, guys. I don't know if you can hear through the mic and stuff on the phone, but I play outside with my feet. So I don't use any strange apps or anything. I just played legitimately. All right, let's go with the Arlo. The freaking interweb, says Rail. Rail's having a meltdown over there. Woke up early and got the restock of Perfect Order. Oh, nice. For the ETBs? Are you going to hold them or going to open them? Sentient says, everyone gets a Mega Mewtwo of their choice from the special research. Yeah, the Go Fest one, right? I think I did see something about that. What are you guys going to pick? I mean, I'm going to raid them both, so I will eventually get them both anyways, but I don't know. I'm probably going to pick Y, and the reason why is because it comes with Psystrike. The other one's going to learn Counter, because Mega Mewtwo X, I think it has a sub-fighting type. But Psystrike is an elite move. Why for sure, says Harry? Yeah, I think so. I do believe so. Yeah, Susie, I can't help you. I play the game legit, like I said. I just showed you. I walk around outside. The way that I move in game in Pokemon Go is from physically moving in real life. Any other way of playing the game, you will get banned. So just play the game normally. That's what I would recommend. And in the back, is it, yo, she has Alakazam? It's not a girl, is it? I keep forgetting Arlo's a guy. Either way, Alakazam in the back is not what I expected to see. Yeah, double. Like I said, you'll get banned for that anyways. Hey, what's up, Dark? It's going pretty good. Nothing from the Rockets yet. I did get a shiny Tapu Lele, though. So that's kind of cool. Always down for those. Here we go. No shiny on the Pinecone. Even though he's my boy, he's like, nah, I'm not shining today. I ain't shining no how. Up that way is that Tapu Lele as well. You know what? We had like 9 people in the last Tapu. Well, I'm down to go do it. I don't really love doing those raids, but if you guys are down, then I'm down. That's good to hear, says Dark. Yeah, so again, a reminder for anyone hopping in right now. First of all, like the stream, please and thanks. But second of all, later on tonight, we have another stream for the Shadow Entei raids. I'm going to be doing some remote raids early for those, so just a heads up. This is only stream 1 of 2 today. Collection is full. Come on, man. I hate how it stacks your research like that. I wish it would still, after you clear them out, give you the research. Also, this egg, 12 minutes. By the time we do Tapu, it should be pretty good. Yeah, TM frustration away is a good tip too, like Jay said. And if you don't know how to do that, all you gotta do is put in @ and then type out frustration. And it's gonna pull up all your Pokemon that still have frustration. Yo, unfortunately that Magikarp is still at a gym, and I can't take that away until he comes back. Also, holy man, I'm trying to do this. We're gonna walk up the side of the highway here. I'm trying to cross, there's like 1,000 cars coming. I'm back, says Labobo, what's up? Welcome back. Ooh, yo, that's tempting. Do I do the Lapras? We have to do the Enteis later, don't we? Oh, I wish we had more than 20 remotes. I don't know. That Lapras is very tempting. Buster, I do, yep. Pace has one. Yo, is this a sign? What is happening right now? You do it, says Marissa? Okay, Marissa, which one? Do I go with Lugias or go with Pace? Which one do you think is lucky? Let me check for a spawn here too. Because man, look at that. There's literally 2 of them. Marissa says Pace. There was a Whalem we're going to miss. Alright, let's see if we get in. We did get in. We'll have 19 raids later then, I guess. That's fine. Pace, yo, better be a shiny though, man. Or else we're deleting Pace now. Live on stream. Pace is like, what? Let's get the Gare Bear in there too. Alright, here we go. Marissa says yes. I mean, to be honest, I would probably rather them have a Shadow Lapras raid day, because I already have a Shadow or a Shundo Entei. You're level 80? Yeah, I've been level 80 since January, I believe. So level 80 came out in October, and it took me a couple months just because of the walking and stuff. It was pretty much winter time here when level 80 came to the game, and you have to walk a total of, I think, 800 kilometers to complete it, which is kind of tricky in the winter. We got it done, but it wasn't easy. Yeah, Marissa, that is right. And also, yeah, it is crazy. I know I said the Shadow Lapras Day, but why don't they have Shadow 3-star raid days? They've never had that, I don't think. If we get one, it's always a legendary. They do regular 3-star raid days. Would be kind of cool if they ever had that for a Lapras, or my dream would be a Shadow Gyarados raid day. If I use raid bots as sentient? No, I just raid with friends. I just raid with some friends. It's double D, not doubled? Okay, I see. I see now. All right, sounds good, Channy. Thanks for hanging out today. Have a good day, and maybe we'll see you on tomorrow's stream for the Entei raids. The second Entei stream, I guess. Yeah, I mean, V, it's kind of like leveling up in the game is fun, but everyone goes at their own pace. I mean, if you don't want to grind to level up, you don't have to. It's not like I enjoy the game anymore now that I'm level 80. I still enjoy the game the same way I used to. 1378? Yo, this is terrible. 1509 is the hundo. Pace better be shiny, man. I don't know. All right, Double D, thanks for chilling. See you later tonight. And come on. No shiny. Oh my goodness, that's a bad one too. We're going to run from him. Look at Dialga, says Callie. Dialga is... yeah, it could use some beefing. It could use some fluffing for sure. Let's go ahead and... let's do like that for now. Buy us an extra hour or so total. We'll go from a 10 to 11 hour sleep? Yeah, that's crazy. Probably feel like $1 million though after. Also, I got my own Shadow Yellow Egg here, unless that's glitching. Yo, are you kidding me? That's still cool, but like, oh my god. Why are they toying with me? That literally was a Shadow Yellow Egg that would have been in probably another Lapras. This game sometimes, man. They're rude and irresponsible. I'm going to do the Shuckle here, too. Shuckle, and then we'll do the Tapu. I don't know who else still wants this. Send a couple Invititos. Kaysen says, what did I do with Dialga? So, Origin Form Dialga has a move called Roar Time. And essentially what that does is lets me pause my daily incense or lucky eggs or star pieces. So, it costs candies and Stardust to use, but very useful for hunting the birds and stuff, man. Will you Shuckle at my joke, says Tiger. I will not. I will Shuckle at other stuff. Other Shuckle-related things. Alright, Rail, good luck, man. Mr. Rail. Me and Rail are both going for the Shundo Latios and the Shundo Shucky. And so far, neither one of us have been victorious. They shouldn't toy with you, says Dobbs. I'm kind of glad we have two people in here, man, because this raid, like, it's just a tank for no reason. You catch Shuckle at a 200 CP, man, and for some reason he's still this much of a tank. So having two people, it kind of reminds me of like doing Chansey raids. The best tank in the game you can get is Dynamax Chansey into Blissey, but beating those raids yourself, oh boy. You gotta block away a whole day on the calendar to get that done. Got back from my own grind. Parma, what's up? How was your grind? YouTube Premium went up $2, says Coach. That's cool. You pay for Premium? I think that Premium people don't get ads, which is good. But I turn my ads off anyways, just to try to help. I don't personally use Premium myself. I think Garlic does, though. All right, man, here we go. Looking for a 231. And the Blue Boy. I would be ecstatic to get this. I would be over the moon to get this thing. You get a 3-star Landorus. And a 3-star Shadow Snorlax, Shiny Meltan. That's pretty good, Parma. 52 Rads, what's up? And no blue for me. 52 Rads says I'm new. Welcome in, man. I hope you're enjoying your day. Let's hop in on the Taponius. We'll do Tapu, and then we'll do the... oh, yeah, it's Latios, isn't it? I was going to say the 3-star, but it's not. The Shadow Latios behind us. Nick says, hi, new. I'm Nick. Oh, my goodness. The ultimate dad joke. Also, a reminder, guys, we do have another stream later tonight for the early Shadow Entei raids. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel, because that's going to be a very fun time. Going to be spamming out as many Shadow Entei raids as we possibly can. Looking for the Shundos. 3 of us, noise. 4 of us. Got Mr. Lou popping in, Jasper and Roberto. I'll give it another 5 seconds or so, then we'll ready up. Just in case anyone else is trying to have a last-second snipe. But I guess the goal is for the rest of the day before stream number 2. I mean, the remainder of stream number 1 goals will be to encounter a bird and get a shiny shadow. I don't really care where I get it from, but it would be very, very nice to at least get a shiny shadow every day of the Rocket Takeover. Need a new light goal, says Corbin. Whoever puts up the next one, emoji, light goal, emoji, I will pin that. And thank you guys for crushing the light goal, man. Drawing something for my little cousin's birthday. What are you drawing? What's he into? How long do we think it'll take to bring this thing down? I've been noticing even lobbies of 8 to 10 people, Tapu Lele is still more of a tank than you want it to be. I'm going to guess we're going to get this one done at the 150-second mark. Let's get Harry's up there with the stink nose. Only use YouTube for streams and DIY channels. Yeah, Kay, apparently DIY channels on YouTube are like one of the biggest things. It makes sense. If you think about it, like, obviously everyone here right now is watching Pokemon Go, but a lot of people use YouTube like how to build a chair, how to change a tire on a car, like all that stuff. Kind of makes sense. Sir Harrington is a pro at like goals, says Callie. I don't know if I'd call him a pro, but he's a semi-pro. Mega the Metagross next raid? I could do that. I do have a Mega Lucario right now. The reason why is because most of the wild spawns from this event are steel types. So Lucario covers fighting types and steel types for boosted XL candy. You're not watching a DIY stream right now, says Callie? You are. You're learning how to beat up Tapu Leles. On YouTube all the time, says Nick. Had YouTube Premium for ages. Yeah, I don't even know how much it costs, man. I think it's around like 12 bucks or something like that, Canadian, or 15 bucks. But I don't personally use YouTube Premium, even though I do watch quite a bit of YouTube. Obviously, I stream on YouTube as well. Also because Lucario is the bestest. I mean, Marissa, that sounds a little bit biased coming from you. But you are kind of right. Lucario is the man. I saw your Pikachu, by the way, with the Lucario hat. It looks sick. It's 20 bucks. 21 bucks, says Coach. And 13 bucks UK. That's crazy. And Marissa says, how to stop Pogo streamers from bullying you? My goodness. I see how it is, Marissa. I think we pay $19 a month for the family, says Kay. That's crazy, man. Dude, YouTube's expensive then. Obviously, you can watch it for free, but man, premium's a lot of money. Hey, Teddy, what's up? Need that tutorial ASAP, says Rail. You guys. We're looking for a 2496. No, 1996, right? That's a 1967. It's probably like the year that your dad was born. But that's not a good one of these. Can we go back to back? No, we cannot. A swing and a miss. That's fine. That's fine. I see how it is, Tapu. We have 1 minute until Latios pops up this way. We'll do that, then we'll get back to hunting for the Rockitos, and I'll probably buy... This is the only radar I'm going to buy today. The reason why is I don't think we're going to be able to construct one in this park, and the other rocket leader is on this stop. So we'll do that after. Hopefully it's a Clifton. My God, Marissa with the 6-7 Joules again. Estimate of timing was spot on, says Thrash. I mean, I've rated these guys a time or two, but even for me, that was kind of impressive. Are Tapu Lele raids worth doing? Not really. It's a cool shiny. It's a decent raid attacker. But when you compare raiding that to, like, raiding things like Groudon, it's not even close. Just to double check, that's going to be a Latios, yeah. Let me get one more spawn off the Daily Incense. Give me a nice crispy Zapdos right here. We have seen a bird in this exact same spot before. But our last spot off the Daily Incense before the raid is looking like a Drillburino. Kaysen says, what's my least favorite Pokemon? Bronzor. I do not like Bronzor at all. And unfortunately, he is heavily featured for today's event. All right, let's go again. Maybe this will be the one that we finally get our Shundonius Maximus. Also, Latios is leaving in like a few days. Your buddy's Score Bunny's final? Oh, the Cinderace. You think Callie disagrees, says Jan. But Bronzor loves you, says Parma. The love is not mutual. Should I wait for a different Tapu, says Dark. You could. I mean, Shadow Entei is having a raid day tomorrow. That's a very good raid boss. You could also wait until the Ultra Beasts come out later in the month. Or yeah, different Tapus at the end of the month. It's up to you. I don't think this Tapu sucks. I just don't think it's like a top tier raid boss, in my opinion. Same shadows have been in 5-star raids. Need something new. Yeah, I don't like how Cresselia is coming back. I'm still gonna raid it, but the evil Space Duck has overstayed its welcome with me. It's either Latios or Regis. Yeah, I could see them bringing Darkrai back too, which would be okay, but it's kind of been the same as Cresselia, right? It was around for Wild Area. I want straight up new Shadow Legendaries. Ban the Space Duck, says Marissa. Yeah, for real. It's not good for anything, unless you're into Great League PvP. I guess maybe Ultra League? I don't know. If you're not a huge PvP fan, you're not going to use Cresselia very much at all. No more recycled. I want them to switch over the 3-stars too for the Shadows. Bring Pinsir back, man. Shiny Shadow Pinsir is one of the best Shiny Shadows in existence. And it has not been raidable at all, actually, I guess, since November of 2024. That's when I got one. Shadow Origin? Yeah, the Tina would be nice. Would Tapu do like the best as Dark? Probably Tapu Bulu. It's a decent raid attacker, and it's actually not too bad for Master League. So I think I like Tapu Bulu the best. In terms of shinies, I like Tapu Fini, because the blue and the black is really nice. Shadow Shiny Necrozma? Need the Stantler? Yeah, Marissa, me too. I think the reason I don't have Stantler yet is because it's impossible to find. Unless I remote raid Stantler, I do not find even one per day. It's ridiculous. You have a Blitbug? Yeah, it's in the Go Pass, I think, right? Kurton's back. All right, it's time for a Shundo, Kurton. Come on, 2178 is the hundo. We have 2085. Oh, God. That is stink. But let's see if it's maybe the green airplane. We seem to get one of these per day. No, this one is not the one. He's a big letdown. We're still in the bird park, though. Good things could happen. And also, I'm going to double check where that next Rocket Leader was. I think it's the next one up. Hey, Snuff and Young Boy, thanks for the subs, man. Appreciate that. Welcome on in. Let me double check. Looks like... Oh, it's way up there. Okay. That's cool. It's on the way back. Hopefully it's going to be Mr. Clifton, though. Even if it's Arlo, which is my least favorite one from the rotation, we'll still do it. You like Tapu Bulu? Yeah. It's at least useful. I'll give it that. Along this path here is where I've had a lot of G-Bird action. If we go to my birds, my first ever shiny bird, this one right here, which was when the birds pretty much first came out, was at the next Pokestop up here. So I have a very fond memory of being in this park. Whoa! Gabite! 77 CP on the Gabite. And yeah, it sucks. That's still cool, though. Marissa says I saw it. 2159? Oh, yeah, that is a heartbreaker. All the close ones, Rail, are like, they're so exciting when you see the CP, and then when they either don't shine or the IVs don't line up. I guess that's why it's so special when you finally get one, because it hurts so bad when you don't get one. You've seen two birds? The birds seem to prefer certain spots. I've been screaming this from the rooftops for a while, but like, it's not a coincidence I have this many birds, and that I've seen this many birds. I think it really has to do with where I grind. And it's not like my spot is the best in the world. I think there's a lot of good bird spots all over the world. You just gotta go exploring and find them. GTA, what's up? Oh yeah, Parma for sure. Like, that was so early into the G-Birds being shiny that I hadn't seen anyone on YouTube catch one yet. Like, that wasn't the first one in the world or anything. Wasn't even close. But for me personally, when I caught that shiny bird, I'd never even seen a clip of someone having one, so I almost fainted. I was like freaking out when I got that thing. Hey, Dirth, what's up? Mr. Dearth in the house. Would like a shiny Poochyena from here, too. I've heard that windy weather increases your chance for a bird. Yeah, because all the birds are weather boosted by wind. So regardless of which weather boost you have, you can see here, it's going to make those types appear more frequently. So yeah, when it's windy, it makes sense. You got a slightly better chance to see the birds because they're the weather boosted typing. We just switched to cloudy, though. That could be good for Zapdos. Interesting. Why does it look kind of rainy in game 2? I don't like that. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. 1965, Shiny Tapu Lele. Oh, nice, Loop. That's probably pretty decent. It's 1996 is the hundo. Either way, Shiny's cool. My Shiny Galarian Articuno was from the first week of release. Wow. Yeah, mine was like the first week and a half, I think. I didn't get it right away. But still cool, man. Also, I feel like having birds with old tags on them is very rare. Because once upon a time, there was no Dialga, right? You couldn't run Roar of Time. So you had to catch birds in a 15-minute window, which makes it so much tougher to even see them. So I think birds with, like, older dates on them are actually pretty rare. Like, maybe should be valued a tiny bit higher than they are now. Alright, here's Mr. Dusky. Mr. Sandusky. Oh my god, I keep forgetting he has a ghost move. Blacephalon's so good for being spammy, but he is so frail, man. You can flick this guy over. D&D session in an hour, nice. That's cool to do on a Friday. Really gonna throw a move right now? Of all time, Sierra. With the ominous wind. I should also maybe double move Blacephalon with a ghost move. I have a feeling this would learn Shadow Ball. I wonder if it does. If Blacephalon learns Shadow Ball, it'd be very good. My Shiny Galarian Articuno is rare? Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, everyone loves the shiny birds. And a lot of people spend a lot of time getting them, myself included. In the back is Steelix, nice. Blacephalon doing some work right now. We need to get 3 of these eventually if we want to finish the Shiny Shadow line. So hopefully we can get 1 out of the way nice and early. And I don't know what we're looking for with the hundo CPs or anything, because I haven't really done too many of these. It's like my 4th Sierra, I think, since she's had Duskull. But let's see. What do we got? Come on. No shiny and a 144. I think we got a 150 yesterday. I caught a multi, didn't I? I have multi. I haven't got one today, though. No Multimus Maximus yet today. I actually haven't seen a bird yet today, but I'm still optimistic. Paint everything, what's up? Mr. Nose Pass. What else is around? Wish that Teeny was closer, man. We're not going to make that in time. I don't even know what gym that is. I think it might be across the water. Another Gruntarella. What does she have? Artendo's really a thing. Well, they're the reverse of getting a hundo from a raid, right? So people collect them, but, like, everyone's different. I don't really value them too high, if I'm being completely honest. Got my first Shiny Galarian Moltres, says Mr. Predson. Nice, man. That's fantastic. That was my first bird, too. Or my first shiny bird. Alright, let's see. Give us a shiny from something today. Let me guess the most recent bird I caught is Zappy. It's actually not. Believe it or not, Darth, that's not my most recent bird. Dearth, rather. Keep forgetting your Dearth now. Nidorino would be cool. What do we got at the back? Can't show you my ID. But I appreciate you though, man. Yeah, I wonder which way I should go out of here. I'm gonna have like a brief look around on the map to see if there's maybe some more Rockitos one way or another. Hey, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome in. Parma says Dearth. And let's see, come on, it is not a shiny. Again, I'm pretty sure I saw Carl get this. I know Carl was here at the beginning of the stream. I don't know if he's here now, but I know that somebody in the members chat got one of those Quillfish, and it looked way better than I thought it would, too. It looks super nice. What's my favorite bird? I like Moltres. I think he's fantastic, but they're all pretty good. There's none of the Galarian birds that I think are, like, ugly or I don't like. I think they all look really nice. Shiny forms, non-shiny forms. Tiger, they might be. I don't know. I know that it's way less likely to get shinies from grunts, but they're either like a 1 in 256 or maybe a full odds. At least send me your credit card info. Okay. Let me know when you get a pen, Jan. Whenever you have a pen handy, we'll send it over. So far, we're just riding the one shiny on the day. Yo, Loop, thanks for the gifted, man. It goes to... Oh, you're in the house, too. Make sure you go ahead and thank Mr. Loop for the nifty gifty. As always, really appreciate it, dude. And congrats again on the shiny. Loop sent me shiny luck so I could get a shiny. And then got himself one. That's it coming around full circle right there. What was I going to do before that? Oh yeah, power up a steel type, right? Well, let's power up this little idiot right here. Just because I can't pass these up, man. I like doing the researches. Let's see, number 1 is Mr. Pineco. But number 2 is a stupid magnet. We got that shiny yesterday. Holy birds around here. Oh, they're making a nest. I was like, why do I see so many birds right now? But they're making a nest over here. That makes a lot more sense. You and your mom are lucky friends? What are you going to trade? Something cool? Guys, I am going to mute the stream for a sec because I got to use the washroom. Got to have myself a pee. So in the meantime, what's a cool shiny shadow we can look at? There's no raid to hop into for the brief second, so let's put a shiny shadow on the screen. Which one's a cool screensaver for us? Yeah, the Lapras is pretty nice. Let's go with the Ho-Oh. All right, give me a sec, guys. The bushes have been watered. They still haven't opened the public washroom here, man. So for now, we gotta rely on the bushes. It's all we can do. Where streamer goes has dearth. It's like clockwork, man. It's usually always on, like, I don't know, I'd say 4:30, 5 o'clock, something like that. But hopefully we can find ourselves at least one birdito on the day. BT Sprinkles? That's a Clauncher? My first ever shiny Clauncher came from this exact spot. Like a long time ago. I was so pumped to get that too. Corbin says like 50 people left. Yeah, I don't care, man. I gotta pee when I gotta pee, man. I'm not really willing to have some kind of internal combustion happen from holding in pee. If people can't stay while I use the washroom, I don't care. My washroom break comes first. Mr. Aaron. I feel like the bird of the day is going to be Articuno. I really do. Even though I probably would rather see one of the other ones, I think it's going to be Mr. Kuno. As soon as he saw a bird's nest, he had to pee. Very suspicious, says Rail. They were unrelated. I was going that way anyways. Maybe that's why there's so many birds around. BTP streams? The OG states, okay? Yeah, I mean, it's not healthy to hold in pee, man. What would have happened in the meantime? I would have caught 10 other Pokemon. The 30 seconds is a deal breaker for me. Have 3 hundos? 3 hundos of what? How can I try and pursue other Galarian birds with a daily incense? So you gotta walk around with the blue incense on, and which bird you find, or if you find a bird, is up to luck. There's not really a way to hunt one bird over the other. It is just mainly up to luck. Give us a hundo, man. We're going to go back and rocket hunt. I just wanted to get a loop in for the birditos. You got a shiny Zappy. Nice. I think we have all the stuff got from the past too, right? I did buy the deluxe finally for this pass. We've checked, I think, everything in here, though. A couple of Ponyards. The other Rocket Radar is too hard to pass up. Kay says, enjoying your stream. Trying to make your next one. It's 4 a.m. my time. Love from South Africa. Dang, that's crazy. Thanks for being here so late. And yeah, absolutely. Hopefully see you on the next one. Enjoy the rest of your night. That is crazy late. Everything from the past full odds? I don't know. That's a good question. I'm actually not too sure of the answer to that. I would assume that if it's in a Go Pass, because it's kind of like a research, that it might have some kind of a boost. But I have no idea. That actually is a very good question. Let's feed my boy again. He should have 2 hearts by now with how much we've walked today, I think. But yeah, I don't know, because like they switched up the full odd stuff for the wild, right? But I thought there was some announcement about like research and eggs and any other form of it's supposed to be slightly boosted for this season. I don't know. All I know is that my luck is not very good with the pass. I historically have very bad luck with it. Which is my favorite from the Pokemon? Shiny Shadow Gyarados. This guy I'm walking right now. So Shiny Shadows are some of my favorites in the entire game, but Gyarados is the #1 top of my list. Can I break down my transfer string? Exclamation mark transfer in the chat will show you. It's just this. But if you want to actually like copy it out, put exclamation mark transfer, and then Nightbot will drop it so you can have a look and type it in and stuff. It's not the best. I just use it while I'm streaming so that I can quickly get rid of stuff. I don't have to waste your guys' time. But there are better transfer strings. I just use that one to be quick. Loop says, Meltan mystery box time. Good luck, man. Hopefully you get some good stuff. I haven't popped mine yet today. I'm going to do mine a little bit later on, because we have 2 streams tonight, guys. So there's another one coming up later for the Entei raids. And today is just a bit of a... This one's just a bit of a shorter stream anyways. I figure we do 2 today, because why not? What Pokemon don't I have in my Pokedex? That's a good question. Some are just evolutions that I have to evolve. I could do anytime. There might be a couple that I'm missing still. How do you always use that transfer string in 2 seconds? What do you mean, like fill up the bag? I have it saved as a favorite right here. So when I go in to click this, it comes up as the #2. So this one is my Nundos. The one that says 89, the one beside that is my transfers. So just from playing a lot, I can do them pretty quick. If that's what you mean. Hey, Leo, I'm pretty good, man. How about you? Got Blitz in the house, too. What's up, man? Yo, we need some rockets. There were so many at the beginning. Okay, there's one up there now. Nice. Just got to complain about them, I guess. Yeah, okay, hopefully not. I mean, it was awesome to have you there, but 3 a.m. your time for the late night stream? I do hope you're getting some sleep around then. How do you favorite search strings? When you go back to your recents of something you've already searched, if you long hold it, it'll put it in your favorites. Garlic with the 5 says, hit the sub and then @tag me with your favorite Pokemon. Thank you very much for the 5. And do what Garlic says. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure you have subscribed. We got a bunch of awesome streams coming up. And later tonight on stream number 2 and tomorrow, gonna be giving away free Pokecoins. So make sure you guys are around for that. Like Garlic said, hit the sub. Yeah, Mega Mewtwo has been announced officially. We all knew it was coming. We all knew it, but now it's been officially confirmed, which is cool. Let me get one more spawn, then it's grunt time. Just because this spot here has been pretty good for birds. Hey, Potato Kid, what's up? Yeah, Kaysen, sounds good. That sounds good to me. Still no spawn here. Ah, Cyndaquil, okay. Alright. Let's see what the grunt is. B-Dragon? Perhaps? The fire one's fine. Could always be Litwick. How many 0% IVs do you have? I have 89 Nundos. Currently. Vulpix. Be ready for Entei? It's only 2 p.m., says Pace. Yeah, I mean, it's earlier for you. Entei should be fun, though. The good news is it's regular raids, so they're not only easier to take down, but they're easier to find RSVPs, too. So, Gmax you can RSVP, but those Dynamax battles we do early are such a pain. Because those are 4 maxes where you can't really do anything about sending invites. But since it's raids tonight, it should be pretty easy. Anything good caught today, says Leo. I got a Shiny Tapu. Shiny Tapu Lele. Other than that, not too much. I've been rocket grinding for the main part. Hoping to get some Shiny Shadows. Gonna be a regular from now on, says Potato Kid. I love that. And no shiny on Vulpix. Man, 1 Shiny Shadow today. We've got to get at least 1. At least. Some other raid arenas up there. Looks like a worm and a bayonet. But yeah, man. Shadow Entei hasn't been around for quite a while, so I do have some Shiny Shadows. But you can see, look at the tag, man. 2024. So this shiny has been gone. Well, this Shiny Shadow has been gone for 2 years. Which is pretty awesome. I was hunting these with Adam way back in the day when you couldn't even remote raid these. Like, none of these are remotely caught. They're all just caught from an in-person raid, which is crazy. I have been grinding Meltans. Not today, though. I'm doing the daily incense right now and doing some raids and stuff. I am going to do the Meltan box a little bit later on. Use steel types? No. Because we don't want to use steel types. Ezo says, bro, what's up? There is so many birds in the tree above me, I really hope one of them doesn't drop bird droppings all over me. Show me all your Houndours and Evos. I don't really collect Houndours too much. I got some shinies. Got a hundo in here too. But yeah, I don't really collect or trade for those, really. It's definitely not one of my more impressive collections I have going on. How many shiny Meltans? I have 7 in my account. But since they've been turned on again, I haven't been getting too many of them. Hasn't been the luckiest. Shiny Houndour's top tier. Yeah, it's pretty nice, isn't it? Google what? That sounds like nonsense words. I guess that's most of what the internet is now, though. Nick's giving me a snack. Yeah, Shiny 96 Meltan's awesome, K. Nick gave me an egg. You know what? We'll take an egg. An egg isn't the worst thing I've seen. Snob says I'm back. I see that. What's up, man? Let me see if I can grab... I don't know if we're going to be too far from these. This one usually is too far across the water. Kay says boiled eggs are yum. More of a fried egg person. Everyone always tells me how good boiled eggs are, but if I'm having an egg, usually want it fried for me. Yo, I'm right up against the water here. I can't get this. I'm like literally like as close as we can get. Like, I don't want to go further, but... Will my guy drift, maybe? Or freeze the game? What the hell is that? Okay, maybe not. That's a good snack, says Dearth. Yo, showing the camera just messed up my whole game. Now it's running like super slow. Have one Houndoom has been traded. After the next spawn, I'm going to fight these two Rakitos. And it is an Aeron. Palkia candy? What do you mean Palkia candy? Dude, I should be able to get this one, no? There we go. Get ready to be shocked. This can be the new Heliup tile. Gave me a pretzel, you're welcome. A fried egg on a burger is a life hack. Oh, dude, Roberto, it's so good. I totally agree with that. Wonder if anyone's got this new Shiny Shadow yet. This or like the Stuffle. I guess Morlul is new. Haven't seen any Dewpiders yet. Wonder where the Dewpider comes from. Maybe it's the female water grunt. Never ending. I see you got Dialga on. Yeah, because that's roar time. So it's a adventure effect that Dialga gets if you have the origin form caught from a raid with that move. And in the back is Luxray. But it's not never ending. The Dialga costs candies and Stardust and stuff, so I spend probably 1,200-ish rare candies every 2 weeks on it. I've been noticing like quite a few. There's also still, I think, Sierra back where we came from too. That's at least one more leader that I know of, and then another balloon coming in at 6. But we have no shinies. It'll end soon since we only have one Dialga candy left. I do have other rares though. I got some more rare candies. I just don't know how long I'm going to run the daily for today. Just because we have 2 streams, right? If I was just doing one stream today, then I'd go a bit longer, but would be nice to be able to like eat and stuff in between the 2. Let me get one more spawn. Guess it's Piplup. I was kind of hoping it would be a different bird than that, but that's fine. Can't wait for the stream later, says Rachel. Yo, this is another one of these? Is that Heliup tile as well? Voltorb, okay. Marissa, you got this, right? Somebody told me they got the Shiny Shadow Voltorb. Doing raids tonight, says Irish, yeah. Yeah, they start at 10 p.m. my time, so that stream starts in roughly 4.5 hours. Just because that's when they come out in New Zealand. So I'd like to do it earlier if I could, but that's not really how it works. Callie says, you always eat? You're going to collect as many Lego games? In-game? Oh, Lego gifts, I gotcha. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, it's always cool. I got to be better with that when I travel. Collecting cool gifts to send people. I'm usually just like so in the moment when I travel that I don't really like think to pick up things from Pokestops. And in the back is the Spider-Man. Got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Why did I purify Groudon? Well, this one's a Shundo. And the reason why is because I think I have 7 Shiny Shadows. And I also have a Shiny, or a Shadow 98 as well. So this one purified into a Shundo. And just because I have so many good Shadows, I decided it was worth it. No Shiny. The Gamer, thanks for the sub, man. You got a Tapu Lele? Oh, dude. Big Man Blastoise was chilling here. You got a Tapu from GBL? Oh, that's sick. Oh yeah, I forgot. Blastoise probably not going to catch in a Pokeball, is he? Mr. Beastoise. Poor Hoagie. Alright. That is a cool daily incense spawn. I'm happy seeing that. Let's extend our daily a little bit again. Marissa, you were right. We have 1 Dialga candy. Things are getting grim. Alright, that should be good for now. Then we can decide what to do next. Now, holy Ferroseeds here. Still haven't pulled a shiny of that, though, even though these guys are literally in every single research, it seems like. If anyone wants Bayonet, let me know. Parma, do you still want these? I know you were looking for Megas yesterday. Oh, and wait, I should be using my link charges for these. Yeah, there we go. Garlic wants it? Okay. Yeah, no rush. If I gotta re-lobby it, I will. Let me know. You guys know damn well what happened to the chair, says Marissa. Oh my goodness. I was hoping you were going to say someone spilled soda on it or something like that. I don't like your story at all. Get a shiny bayonet, did you? Yeah, that shirt you got, Garlic, Rachel, was sick. That bayonet shirt in LA was so cool. Snom says barf. We got the three of us in here. Mr. Coach jumping on in. For those that don't know, that's Garlic's favorite Pokemon is the bayonet. But she already has... That's the wrong one. She already has a Shundo, I was going to say. Too many Shiny Shadow Gyarados to keep track of. When was LA? Kalos tour was in February. So just a couple of months ago. I guess it's like the end of February. Right, here we go. Close to 3 more catch platinum medals. Nice. He loves crop tops. Take that, Bronzor. Yeah, which platinum medals do you need, Loop? Those are the easiest. Not the easiest, but I would say like the best ones to chase. Because they're not annoying. You can just like quick catch stuff. A lot of the other catch medals drive me nuts. Or not catch medals, but platinums in general. When you have to do like stupid things to get them, it takes the fun out of it. But the catch ones you just kind of earn passively while you're catching stuff you'd catch anyways. You can see BT wearing crop tops and jorts in the summertime. You'd be so lucky, Rail. You wish. When is Shadow Entei coming, says Hunter? Tonight. Tonight I'll have another stream in 4.5 hours rating those. It is live on Saturday technically, but what I'm going to be doing later is using remote raids from New Zealand. So I'll be remoting those early and then I'll be streaming the actual event again tomorrow. He was washing my car too. Love the screaming chicken meme. BT is for sure a jorts guy, says Rachel. You guys are all teaming up on me, man. I feel attacked. I have a BBE crop top you can borrow, says Kristen. Oh, is it my size, though? I don't know. I don't know if we're the same size, Kristen. We'd have to... We could see. Can't wait for Shiny Shadow Suicune. Oh, Parma, me too. Yeah, I mean, like, Suicune's the most useless of the batch. But the shiny is sick. I only have one in my account, and I think it's from 2023. Like, a long time ago. I'm using my Gary in here. That's not good. But here we go. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. Looking for, I think, a 1313 on this. It's either 1300 flat or 1313. I actually forget. The Big Bird energy. None of them small bees up in here. Hey, Cod, what's up? And no shiny. Ooh, I think that's good, though. We're going to go back and see. That cliff we've already fought, by the way. Moonlight says I'm still here. Oh, yo, nice. Yo, hopefully this is Charmander. That would be sick. It is Squirtle. That's still fine. I'm down with the Squirtler. Switch to Mr. Shundonius Maximus. Yeah, I've done a few Tapu Leles today. Got the shiny one. But I pretty much raid whatever I come across. Moltres shiny, the other one? What, the Galarian one you mean? Marissa with the Wiglets. Yo, stop sign, what's up? It has been a while. Dude, you were calling me Unk every day for like 200 days straight and then you disappeared. You had a dynasty going. Man, having the Ivysaur in the middle is a bit annoying. Is a bit, not good. Fried every time, but we'll accept scrambled. Yeah, I'm a fried egg guy too, Parma. Loop says shiny Meltan, nice. I feel like everyone's getting some pretty decent luck with Meltans this time. Vitor, good to see you, man. How you been? Can confirm 1313 is the hundo. Jordan, did you get the hundo? Congrats if you did. Calling BT Unk Day 201. Well, you can't just pick up at 200. You gotta go start at day 1 again. I only eat eggshells. Callie, that's the big brain move. That's what they tell you not to do, so that's what you should be doing. Come on. No shiny on the Squirtler. On the Squirtito. That's fine. Don't even care. This gives us Luxio's pretty nice. Also, there's a... Why am I only seeing... Oh, we didn't catch it. I was going to say, there should be Sierra here, and I don't have a radar on, but there's Cliff. And it's because we didn't catch the other one. I need one more component for Sierra. Frick, okay. It's all good. There's a couple of worms I wouldn't mind doing. Let's go get our checks in for the worms. If this light will change, I'll catch the Snorlax in the meantime, too. Niners at 10. Those raids start at 10 p.m. my time, so 4.5 hours from now. Man, this light is like the worst to cross at. The shells, you're way off. Thank you guys for crushing the light goal, by the way. I'm across the street this way. I think it's going to lower our chances of being run over. And the sky is looking awfully menacing. The sky is looking like a 100% chance of rain at the moment. Can I cross here now? Nice. Yeah, because the one worm ends in 7 minutes. There's one after that too, and then one here. So hopefully we can do all 3 of them. I love doing the worm raids. I just don't want to have to remote them, especially on a day like today when Entei's coming out later. Check again for hundos. Looks like no hundos in the day yet. Got a W Pokemon collection. Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, I do add to it every day. I'm always constantly playing the game and doing different events and stuff, so over time you just kind of accumulate things. Hottest day of the year so far in England, says Parma. But yeah, over time, it is kind of cool when you go look through like your top pages and you're like, dang, got a bunch of cool stuff. But it really does take time. No one just has like a bunch of cool stuff for playing for a week. You just get little bits and pieces here and there. W owner, says Callie. You had a double XL Meltan and a shiny one, and now a tiny one. You're getting the whole set loop. Entei's coming? Yeah, so I'm going to be raiding those later tonight. They officially come out in every time zone at 2 p.m. on Saturday. So I'm going to have the early remote raids for them a little bit later on tonight. And then my actual in-person raid day will be tomorrow. Which is fun. Very cloudy and rainy today in Wales, says Mr. Harry. It's kind of been on and off rain here too. Let's get one more spawn and then double worms. Triple worms? Yeah, lots of worm raids. Just because we're going to be preoccupied, I'm going to extend this a little bit now. Might as well. With all the raids tomorrow, man, the rare candies will be flowing. Such a marathon game. Yeah, it really is. Really is, Parma. I mean, like, if you miss 1 or 2 events, seems like you can miss something kind of big, right? If you don't get a Pokemon with their adventure effect or whatever, you gotta wait for it to come back. I always recommend taking breaks. I know that not everyone can keep up with the pace of this game and always be playing it all the time. But especially for big events, there is some big stuff you don't want to miss from time to time. Get a Hundo Marshadow, nice. After one more spawn, we're hopping in. I'm gonna restart the game actually, it's running really laggy. Mega Mewtwo's in May? Nah, it's for Go Fest. So if you're talking global Go Fest, it's gonna be like July. If you're going to the in-person event, it'll be June. Breaks are good, says Marissa. I mean, for the average person, definitely take them. For me, because YouTube is a different animal, there's no chance I could ever take breaks, really, but if I was just a regular person not streaming the game, I definitely would too. Right, here we go. Been cooped up in the house the last 3 days. Freedom tomorrow. We're forecasted rain. Yeah, it's not too good. If you guys want to snipe one in, do your thing. It's that for Mothi create for more money? What's that mean? I don't understand that sentence. Also, COD, if you want to stay on the friends list, please be a member again, man. I see you in the raid, but I unfortunately have very, very low friends list spots. So if you want to stay, please renew. Please and thanks. 6 of us, noise. Get my Gary up in there. 7 people, dang. Even got Kurton in this one, too. I still don't recognize Kurton with the ice cream cone. Looking totally different without the antlers on. Just the FOMO they create. Well, that's kind of all Pokemon is, right? I mean, like, Pokemon card collecting is the same way. Yeah, like, they do a really... I have to say, Pokemon as a company does a fantastic job of making you feel like you need to buy things, you need to play, just because everything comes out for like a limited time. The perfect example is Pokemon cards. You can get a decent deal on stuff when they're new, but if you wait like 3 months, all of a sudden that hit card is so expensive you probably won't be able to get it anymore. It's pretty nuts. Hey, thank you so much for 8 months, man. It says, hi bro, I got a Shiny Shadow Aeron. Dude, that's awesome. Congrats on that, and thank you so much for 8 months, man. Let's see some love for the 8-month member. Reese says, how's she going? She's going pretty good. We're just getting a nice warm-up in, getting our reps in for the later night stream. Let's see what we got. This one is, yo, 1311. That's a 98. Dude, 1313 is the hundo. This is 2 CP off. This is 100% going to be a 15-15-14. If it's ever gonna shine, be now. Come on. Oh my god, dude, no. Oh, that would have been so cool. That's very, very good, though. I will show you in a sec. Okay, some friendship, nice. Holy nose pass party here, too. But yeah, check this out, man. It's gonna be a 15-15-14. How? Dude, that's 2 CP off. How is that not the better of the 98s? You can be 1 CP off then? That's still crazy. Would you max a hundo Groudon or a shiny 96? I mean, for me, man, I'm going with the hundo all day. But I mean, dude, if you want the shiny one, they're gonna perform almost the same. Yo, is that Empoleon? A big old penguin just hanging out here? That's pretty sick. Okay, we have some time. Let's beat up the grunt first. Let's do the gruntito. Oh, it's a dragon grunt. That was such a good call to go for this first, man. The stupid worm. It's a dino. Dude, the Shino? I would literally fall over, faint, and probably never get up again. This would be perfect in time for Calm Day, too. Calm Day is coming up for this thing. We can get the elite move on it. I will get an Empoleon tattoo one day. You like Empoleon that much? I think the penguin's sick, too. I'm a fan. Whoa, Dragonite, chill, man. Dragonite's throwing some bows in here. We're just farming the whole team down, and Dragonite's just like, whammy! Got back-to-back Cano Grunts earlier? Dude, this would be... Oh, man. I haven't seen anyone have this yet, either. This would be so freaking cool. Come on. No Greeno. That's completely fine, man. It's all good. We got our radar that we wanted. There's another Sierra that we know of around the corner, too. Let's do this Wurmbler. And then we'll do the next Wurmbler. There should be actually this one and 2 more worms. And then I'm going back to rocket hunting again. You barely get out for Pokemon Go, says the gamer. I mean, it's always a good excuse to try to make yourself grind the game. You know what I mean? At least go out for, like, your daily incense. I always tell people that. Make that the non-negotiable for yourself. If you're not going to go outside, not going to walk, tell yourself, I'm at least going to go do, like, a 15-minute daily incense. Just get that walk-in once per day, and maybe you're going to start getting some birds, too. It's a pretty good incentive. Piplup was a starter in Diamond. Oh, okay. So you got some OG memories with the Piplup. I like Empoleon, too. But yeah, every 2 hours for the balloons. The Jimmy Ballons. Man, I can't believe we still haven't got the worm yet. It's really not like we've been slacking either. Like, the raids are around. We've been doing all the raids we see. I'm remote raiding these. The law of averages is going to catch up soon. I do think we're going to get one of these, but it would be nice to get one earlier than later. Hey, Ryder, thanks, man. Thanks for watching the streams. M Gold, thank you for the sub, dude. Welcome in. Kaysen says, I'm back. Did you get anything good? We got a 98 worm. Didn't shine, though, so we're hoping this one's going to. Favorite Sinnoh starter, says Loop. I don't know, man. I would maybe go with Turtwig because the shiny's sick. That's tough. That's really tough, honestly. Wait, Sinnoh. I'm tripping. I'm thinking Gen 4. That is Gen 4, right? Yeah, it is Gen 4. Okay. For some reason, I was mixing that up with Hoenn for a sec. Did I finish Fire Red? No, I haven't played much. I honestly haven't played too much Fire Red since I streamed it with you guys last. But we have no shiny on the Girthworm again. El Wormito. Drowsy's hanging out here with the dad bod. Do I have time to do the Shuckle and the other one? Oh yeah, we have ample time. Tons and tons of time, actually. There's 2 more of the worms. Yeah, the one has 16 minutes. We should be more than good. Loop is having a laugh. Not the Girthworm again? He's a thick boy. Got Garlic jumping in. Garlicio trying to get herself the blue Shuckle. Loop says Sinnoh. Yeah, I'd go Turtwig. Sinnoh's 4, yeah. No, I know. For a brief second, I was thinking Hoenn, and I was like, aww. Dude, because like the Gen 1 through 4 are the best starters, man. It's pretty much like a solid lineup for all of them. And then after Gen 4, it's like, eh. Girth Brooks, he has friends in thick places. I'm going to stop using that one. That one's starting to sound not good. Got a Ninetales Shiny, Halloween edition from 3 years ago. Oh, the costume one. Look at the Doggo brothers in here. Just doing some work against the turtle. I'm happy to get these ones in, though, with the free particles, man. I got to start hunting the Shuckle more. I could trade for it, but it would be so much better to see it shine on my own screen. Like, Dynamax Shinies just feel cool to get. Especially when it's not like a legendary raid day. If you're just messing around in one of these shines, it always seems awesome. Like Nightbot said, subscribe, it is free. We got another stream later tonight. We're going to be giving away free Pokecoins on the stream later tonight and raiding Shadow Entei. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel. That way you know when I go live. Really wanted the Shiny Shadows. Oh, dude, yeah, the Shuckle's still available, Loop. I saw it yesterday in the Rock Grunt. It was the second Pokemon, but it gave it to me. It just obviously didn't shine, but it's still available technically. All hope is not lost. Desiree, what's up? How you doing today? Crimson says, how goes it? Goes pretty good. Just having a nice chill day. Just getting a warm-up in, getting ready for the Entei raids later tonight. You got a 231. Was a 98, really? Come on. No shiny. X. I think a 231 can be the Hundo, too. I'm pretty sure it's one of these Pokemon that has a strange stat build on it. Grab these, grab those. One more grass type we need. I love these researches, man. Having the Kantos in there, we can get the Venusaur, get a Zard. So cool. And this one we get the Bulbasaurus Rex. You got 3 Hundos today? Dang, what'd you get? 3 Hundos in a day is great. I haven't had a 3 Hundo day for a little while. I'd say probably since like a big event. Have to be a member to get coins? No, it's just a random giveaway we do. We've had a lot of them recently. But that'll be on the second stream today. Probably do it again tomorrow as well. Pokemon Go has an old winter app photo. What do you mean? It hasn't updated? What do you mean winter app photo? Also, we have not seen a Birdito yet today, which is a little bit troubling. Like to see birds every day. Mr. Big Nose? How many checks for Big Nose now? We have 1 shiny for 2,500 checks. That's actually insane. Now that I think about that, man, we should have 5 shiny nose pass, and we only have 1. Like, those are at full odds, I know that, but still, 2,500 checks? Crazy, man. Okay, so Worm and then Worm. Then probably Latios, and then there's a Sierra. That'll probably be the lineup. And also whatever grunts I find along the way. Yesterday, got the Shiny Shadow Pineco. Sick. Congrats on getting a shiny from the leaders. I haven't pulled one from the leaders yet. I got a Meowth yesterday I was kind of happy with, to be honest. It's a stupid shiny, but it's one that I needed. Let me get one more spawn here, and then we're hopping on the worm. And Moltres. Moltres, sir? Any bird? Should have a spawn by now. Dude, weird. Oh, there it is. Oh, nice! Let's go! Shiny Ferroseed. I waited for one more spawn. I really like that shiny. Such a cool color scheme, man. I wish that the evolution kept these colors. Hey, Malik, what's up? Yo, I do that so frequently where I'm like waiting. I wait for one more spawn off the daily and it always is like a shiny or a bird or something like that. The Blue Thorns, W-Seed. I'm glad I waited. I was actually complaining earlier today. I'm like, we haven't pulled one of those yet, and I've seen an awful lot of them, but now we have. Reese says noise. Noise and more noise. And on top of that, a Civil War cannon. Dare says I want that. I just wish that the Pharaoh Thorn or whatever, like the evolution, was blue. Because he just doesn't look as cool. Like, it's still nice, but I wish it stayed that blue, man. Hey, Mr. Money Schwa, what's up, man? You ready for the Entei tonight? We're going to have a second stream later on tonight, beating up some evil puppy dogs. Got Aeron today? I want the Shiny Shadow Aeron. Hey, Jad, what's up? So we have this worm, like I said, one more worm. A Latios, a Sierra. That's what I know of right now in the general vicinity. Mr. Money Schwa says, dude, you know it. Why is Squidward's house in the game? Squidward's house is in the game? Where's that? Yeah, Walter, I mean, like, if you're worried about it, don't do it, man. I mean, the streams are free. You don't got to be a member to hang out in the stream. So if you're worried about, like, financial stuff, just don't do it, man. It's not worth the stress. We have a 1288. He means nose pass? Oh, okay. I was like, what are we talking about? Come on. We wasted our blue shiny on the Ferroseed, I think. That's why he didn't want to shine. Hey, quits on pause. Thanks very much for the sub. Appreciate that. Nose go? Dude, the shiny nose pass is... He has this indescribable quality that makes a star. He's not the prettiest on the eyes from the side. Look at that. This guy, like, is probably walking into walls all the time with his nose. Also, why do his hands do that? He's like, oh, turn off music. It's too loud. This guy looks like a psychopath, man. And a Poniard. Dude, that would have been a cool blue shiny as well. Why is Shiny Gary named 63K? Because we got Shiny Gyarados for hitting 63,000 subs. I always name things after milestones like that. So yeah, this one was caught on the exact same day we hit 63K. And actually, I think the last shiny, I think 62K was a shadow of something as well, wasn't it? Yeah, this guy. Dude, this guy's a heartbreaker. That's one off of a purifiable Shundo. Like, dude, if you take that one attack point, put it on the HP... Oh, man, that was actually... I couldn't believe this one wasn't purifiable with how close it was. Loop with a 2 says, no Earthworm Gym for you. Thanks for the 2, but the message makes me sad. Because you are correct. They do not want to shine for me. Show some love for the one and only Loop. It's going to happen soon. Maybe the next one up. Maybe the next one will do it. Parma, yeah, for sure. Because I have so many Shiny Shadows of Latios, like, forget a Latios and then the Shinies. That's actually a ton. So yeah, I definitely would have went with the Shundo. I don't know how I have that many. Is it from raiding them every single day? Probably. That's probably how they accumulate over time. Is unknown rare? Yes. Outside of events, it's very rare. Full-on Pokemons. Dump these guys in the trash. And just in time for the next worm up here. Took the day off work, says Olivia. What's up? Good to see you. Taking the day off is always awesome. Well needed sometimes, too. It's always funny that Nose Pass is facing north. You can't tell if you, like, have already clicked on him or not, because he turns around after. Hey, Taylor, thanks. Thanks for watching the videos. Glad to hear you're liking what you see. Thanks for being part of the stream today. Ronita, what's up? Crypto Banker. I like that name. I'm assuming you're into crypto stuff. That would only make sense. North Pass? The Northern Nose. The Northern Nose is crazy. Nose Pass is like, hey guys, wanna stop commenting on my body? How about that? Nose Pass is sick of the ridicule. Hey Z, what's up? I'm glad that we took our time to get here because I squeezed in the other raids in the meantime. And this is the exact same way over to Sierra too. And a little birdie told me that she's definitely like 100% gonna have a shiny for me. Love your channel. I got a shiny Meltan last night. I was super excited. Hey, congrats, man. Thanks for the kind words on the channel too. I appreciate that. He's nose conscious. Yeah, he's definitely got a hard life with that nose. I picture like a store using him as like their spokesperson, talking about how he can sniff out a deal from a mile away. He does kind of look like he'd be a cartoon character. Like, I don't really know how they ever put that into this franchise. It looks nothing remotely close to anything else they've come up with. And the Probopass is even worse. The Probopass is even more so a head scratcher. Surgery can fix anything, says Nose Pass. I picture Nose Pass wearing like the little like doctor's gown. And the doctor's like, well, we can definitely chop some off the nose, but we can't attach it there. Where you're asking, it's not possible. It's different cartilage. He should be on Shark Tank? I don't know if they'd give him money just because he's a freak show, though, would they? I feel like Nose Pass we need to leave him alone. It's the mustache for me? Oh, yeah, the Probopass looks like a creep, man. Every time I see this guy, I hear that song, I'm a Creep. Like, he is just a monstrosity. I don't know why he has the hat either. Nose Pass shaming will not be tolerated. I'm just getting warmed up. I've been kind so far to Nose Pass. Probopass reminds me of the dad from American Pie. Garlic says my favorite song. You were my favorite YouTuber when I loved Pokemon Go. Hey, thanks for watching the streams, man. Kristen says I'm a weirdo. Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, Josh, Marissa's been killing it for a while. The shiny G-Birds, the shiny Shadows. Good things happen to good people. And that's the reason that I don't get anything good. I'm just kidding, kind of. Anti-raids are gonna be good, they're gonna be fun. How can you get to a member? Well, it's in the link in the description of the video, or if you hit the little cash thing in the bottom right. But yeah, anti-raids we'll be doing later tonight. Just a reminder again, I know people are kind of coming and going, but later on tonight we'll have the early look at the anti-raids around 10 p.m., so in 4 hours from now, and then I'll also be playing the event again tomorrow. But tonight we're going to have a giveaway for free Pokecoins, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel, because you'll have a chance to win some coins for free. I mean, that's always pretty good. A chance to win some free things in game is awesome. She's such a savage. Yeah, I was gonna say, she's definitely an elite player. Yo, Loop! Dude, what are you doing? Loop with the 5 nifty gifties. Holy cannoli. Dude, thank you so much. If you were gifted, please say thanks to the one and only Mr. Bilupius, says Callie. I couldn't have said it better myself. Seriously, thank you, man. And, that would have been perfect. Yo, why has the worm got to ruin everything? That was such a glorious moment. I'm picturing like the worm is shiny and then like the beat drops and everyone's happy. But instead the worm wasn't shiny. And everyone's still kind of happy, but it's not the same. Thanks again though, Loop. What a legend. We're gonna beat up Sierra. Not in like a... Not in the way you're thinking, not like Chris Brown. It's gonna be Pokemon wise. And Bird. That is Aaron. Alright, here we go. I feel bad, you deserve the worm, says Marissa. I feel like we do as well. Sierra's like, I have a pine cone guy. No, she doesn't, right? No, she has Duskull. Never mind, this is fine. Marissa's about to fight you. Why is she gonna fight me? Tell me why. I did nothing wrong except for say bad jokes. Yo, why are we being farmed by this guy? Oh my goodness. Didn't think of it that way until you said it, says Edgar. Ooh. Ooh, awkward. Yo, why are you throwing a move? Yo, this guy sucks, man. Are you... I shielded. What the hell was that? Yo, you guys just saw that. A shield equals I died? I'm not a mathematician or a scientist, but that seems like an injustice was done. We shielded and we died. I don't understand that. We gotta do the worm dance? I always do the worm dance. But most of the time they're like, whoa, put that thing away. You can't do that in public. Someone call a marine biologist? What are they gonna do? They're gonna be like, hey, you guys should be nicer to the fish, man. Should make sure that the fish are all cool and stuff. I don't know what they say. A shield doesn't block damage? I'm pretty sure it does. Whoa, that was a van doing a burnout behind me. Duskull ain't messing around? Yeah, dude, no kidding. It's an absolute savage. You're gonna be a major or a marine biologist in a few years? Well, we need you around. You know how many times I could use a scientist and I look around and everyone in here is like, duh, I don't know science. So we could use a scientist in here. Unlike these non-science knowing people we have. I heard that, skeet. Yeah, it was a van pulling a trailer that just did a huge burnout. Okay, Sierra's upset. She's not too happy. We got a vial of dust. Looks like some illegal substances. And a Sandusky that's not too good. Well, that sucks. That's a big letdown. Why is everyone doing burnouts here? Another guy just did that. Is it me? I'm the people? I work in a lab? Okay, well maybe you're a science guy then. We'll keep you around. Ponyta. My boy, there's the police, by the way. Good job, police guys. It's the Fast and the Furious over here, and the cops are like, well, my wife rented a movie, and it's spaghetti night, so I'm sure everything's fine. We're gonna go do Letito, and then some grunts. Hey, thanks for the sub, J Panda. Jack Wheeler says, what's your prize Pokemon, your favorite one in your account? Thanks for the 5, man. Let me check for the next spawn first, and I will show you. There's a couple that come to mind. My favorite Pokemon ever, though, is Shiny Shadow Gyarados, the one that I'm walking right now. That's my favorite Pokemon in general is Gyarados. But my favorite in my account, I think, is this guy right here. Mr. Multigrinds. I mean, I love the Galarian birds, love Moltres the most, and he's a Shundo. He checks a lot of the boxes for me. He just makes me feel a way that I haven't felt in years. And that's why when Moltres took me out for dinner and got down on one knee, I couldn't say no. And we've spent 12 happy years together since. Well, I wouldn't say happy, but we've spent 12 years together. We're waiting for the kids to go through college before we decide anything. Hey, what's up, Boogs? Gotta unsubscribe and dip, I'm not a scientist? Yeah, Loop, get out of here. Go learn science, man. I am gonna fight this grunt, by the way. 4/13/25. What a day it was. It was. It was the best day of my life. Absolute cinema. I waited for Aaron. Not the divorce to Molty. Molty's just unfaithful, that's the problem. This one can be the Stuffle or I think the Swablu that I still want. Boog says, what's good today? Not too much. Later on tonight, which I guess will be the middle of the afternoon for you, it's going to be the start of the Shadow Entei raids. So that should be a lot of fun. That'll be on stream number 2 later, starting in 4 hours on the nose. Is that the full story, Jan? I don't know. What do you want to see, Taylor? I can pull up certain things, but I have 12,000 in my account, so I can't go through all of them. It would just take too long. But if you want to see something specific, I can pull it up for you. What's my oldest Mon? I don't have anything too old. I started playing in 2023. So I have a couple like 2020 Pokemon that were traded to me. But I don't have anything super old because I didn't play the game, you know, when it came out. So yeah. We got Meowth yesterday. See if we can grab one again today. And it looks like not shiny in a 146. Now I'm looking for the feet. I noticed that you can tell that shiny by its feet pretty easily. Boog says forgot about that. It's another normal one? I guess the only thing I don't want to see is Meowth now. Because that's the only family of these ones I have done. Want a 2016 next trade? Perhaps. Actually, probably not. I always like when they're shiny, to be honest. A chance for a Shundo. Would be cool to have a 2016, but most of my lucky trades, I want a chance at the Shundonius. Garlic was talking about his Moltres. Wait, what? Yeah, at the end is the Ursa Ring. Here we go with the feet talk again. I mean, I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. Yo, look at the rainbow. That's sick. Lucario's like, yeah, we're gonna go for ice cream after. I don't know if that's what you do when there's a rainbow around. It just feels appropriate. Your sister started in 2016. I was at a different state in my life in 2016. Not playing Pokemon anyways. Why is that Meowth weather oh, it's 6, okay. I was like, how is that one boosted and the other one was not? Also, I just messed up because we didn't get a radar in time to get a leader. Ooh, that's a crushing blow, isn't it? Only Fanfee's feet? Well, only Fanfee's is Wiglet's feet. I mean, pretty much anything you ask for. I would say the main two things people want to see, though, is Wiglets and feet. I've made a few friends doing it. Made a couple of weirdo friends, too. Get a 2020 Giratina? Nice. The Tina Turner. I'm gonna get one more spawn, then check the balloon. And then it's Latito time. Alright, what's in the balloon? Be like a dragon. Okay, maybe. Ah, coiled and ready to strike. It's always coiled and ready to strike. My Rayquazas? Could show you the Rays after, yeah. Right, sweet. A grown man, by the way? As opposed to what? Being a kid guy like you? Look at that. That looks sick, man. That rainbow with Mewtwo looks so awesome. You get a Giratina and it's a boy. Is the boy one more rare or something? I didn't know there's like a gender one's more rare than the other one. We gotta get a shiny now. If there's a rainbow, we have to have a shiny. What's always coiled and ready to strike? Loop, it seems like you already know. I can't say it here. We know. We know what we're talking about, but no one else knows. I'm alright, kid bro. Well, the good thing is you're alright. That's all that matters, kind of. My Ray collection, though, this is what it looks like, Mishy. You got some shinies, some good IVs. This is my best one, though. A shiny 98. How many birds are subbed to the Only Birds? Quite a few Only Bird subs, yeah. No spelling bees this week. I misspelled the word to lose the one last time. The word was failure. And give me a bird. Give me a bird now. Oh, this guy's gonna back up for me. That's nice. All right, let's hop on in to Latito. I don't know how many more of these I'll find today, but let's give it a throw. Not a throw. I was reading the great throw as I went in here. Here in the UK, it's almost Kamal's birthday. Outer remotes. It's a sad day, Rail. Happens to the best of us. Yo, Boogs with 18 months. What a freaking legend. Thank you so much for 18 months, man. Really appreciate you, dude. Show some big love for Boogs. 18 months is pretty much the max amount of time you could be a member on the channel. So he's been here since day one, pretty much. I really do appreciate the support. Do I have a Zelf? Yes. I have lots of Azelfs. A damn dynasty of Azelfs, you could say. You got the shiny Blastoise with sunglasses. Boogs is a goat, he really is. Yo, Steven, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate that. Rooster, we might have to do the 2-piece McNugget meal here, man. Boogarella sticks, says Callie. He's the Boogliari. He's like a mafia version of Boogs, is the Boogliari. You got one Azelf? There we go, 4 of us going in. That looks better. You can duo this, just quicker with 4, obviously. 5. Mr. Money Schwa hopping in. He looks like he's a rocket guy, though. He has the ghost mask on, too. He's pretty scary. Let's look at someone else. Let's look at Rooster. I don't like the Team Rocket vibes he's giving off. Hey, Josh, what's up, man? Says you're huge now. How did you know I'm 400 pounds now? I haven't posted a picture in ages. I'm just kidding. I'm not 400. Not yet. One day I will be, though. Threw a trade and it was shiny? What do you mean through trade? What's a through trade? I'm calling that this one, speaking of shinies, this one's going to be it. Team Rocket Trauma. A TRT. I'm really excited for the raids later, man. A reminder, later tonight, in around 4 hours' time, I will be live for a second stream doing Shadow Entei raids and giving away free Pokecoins on streams. If you want to win those, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Hop in on that giveaway later tonight. It is the only way that I know of to win free coins that I've ever heard of in my entire life. So make sure you guys get in there. Yeah, Josh, dude, I remember you were here when I was raiding like Groudons back in the day. Dude, Josh, how about this for memory? At the time, you were playing hockey all the time. You can tell me if I'm wrong, but I am like 99% sure that you were playing like, I forget what league, but either way, you were playing hockey last time I talked to you. Faroum is finally confirmed, says Jay. Oh, nice. Why are you so confident in being 400 pounds? I don't know. Josh, right? There we go. I was going to say, people think that I don't remember people. Josh hasn't been here since like 2024, and I remember that he plays hockey. But here we go. What do we got? Corbo, what's up, man? And I missed what this one was. Saw an 8 on the end. That's a wild memory you got, says Boogs, yet he can't remember to put away his socks. Hey, I remember the things that are important to me. I'm not passionate about socks, so I forget sometimes. And, it's a 2097. I thought I saw an 8 on the end. I mean, if they're going to pull my leg, there's another Letito over here. Yeah, Josh, good seeing you too, man. Thanks for popping in the stream. Always awesome to see some old friends. Holy Maloney, got a shiny Galar Moltres, almost a Shundo for Hamster? That's crazy, man. No, Josh, not anymore. Haven't played hockey for a couple of years myself. I still watch it. 4 minutes on Dialga. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. We'll put a little bit more meat on the bone, though. Let's do... Sure. Because I'm going to do one more. At least one more Letito. What's IRL friends, says Reese. Reese, remember what we did that one time when you came to my house? But you told everyone you were going to somewhere else? That's IRL friends. I'm also a hockey Josh. We talked about that the first time in LA, I think. I feel like all Joshes play hockey. Also, I don't want to say for your sake, but I feel like the place that you come from, Josh, that's pretty common for hockey. Definitely a hockey state. And of course, me in Canada, that's... You're born playing hockey here. Yeah, let's do one more laddie. One more laddie daddy. Purifiable Hundo Harry is back. Who do I got winning the playoffs? I don't know, man. I don't really care. I just want to see good hockey. I don't care, like, at all about any of the teams. But it would be kind of nice to see an underdog win. Some team that, like, never wins anything. But yeah, at the end of the day, my team's already done, so whatever happens with it, it's kind of whatever. Oh, the shiny hopper. Okay. I don't love this guy, but he could be a Shundo. Hoppip. Settle down. Can I be a hockey Josh? No, you're a hockey Jay. You already knew this, Jay. I shouldn't have to explain this to you. Hoppito is boom. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty unfortunate on the IVs. Dares to get a Shundo. What'd you get? As long as you don't want the Flyers to win. Yeah, dude, I feel like, I'm sorry to Philly fans. I feel like it's really hard to like any sports team at all from Philadelphia. Again, sorry if you're from Philly, no hard feelings, I guess, but yeah, dude, like football, hockey, anything at all, it's very hard to want to see Philadelphia teams do well. It's purified? Oh, nice. Either way, congrats, man. Love to hear about the Shundonius Maximuses. Five of us again, let's go. Yeah, tonight's gonna be awesome, man. I have this weird feeling I'm gonna get a Shundo, because I already have a Shundo Entei, and that would be my weird twisted luck that they're gonna give me like a purifiable Entei. I guess if I have two of them, I could water ski them around, right? One for each foot type deal. Can't stand those teams. Eagles did decent last year. BT's rooting for the Canes. I don't know who I really want to see win, to be honest. Like I said before, I'd be okay seeing like one of these oddball teams like the Ducks winning. Just because they never win anything anymore. So like they'd be kind of cool to see. I don't like Minnesota, but they got a pretty talented team. Like I can't lie, they're a pretty good team. My mom is going to the Canes and Flyers game tomorrow. Oh, nice. That'll be sick. Paces will be in the second stream. Need to cut up a car before I go home. All right, Pace. See you tonight, man. Let's get some Shundinios then. Cut up a car is crazy. Ducks are going to be good for a while. No rush, says Jay. Josh's underdogs. You like Buffalo? Yeah, I'd be okay with seeing them win too. Again, I'm not a Buffalo guy, but they kind of came out of nowhere, and they're pretty talented. I just don't want to see like the teams that are supposed to win. Like the Avalanche are probably the best team on paper by far. There's just something I don't like about them. I don't know. We'll accept you as a Canes fan. Buffalo would be cool, says Josh. Yeah, just because, like, again, they're another team. They haven't made the playoffs in like 14 years. If they can find a way to win, I'd be happy to see it. You've been to a couple Lightning games? Dude, I will say this. I'm not a fan of the Lightning. I don't like a lot of their players, but man, are they a good hockey team. They're a very good hockey team. I just don't like to see them do well. But I have to give credit where it's due. There is no one on the face of the earth that can say they're not a good team. BT and I are fans of losers, says, yeah, well, they used to be winners, Lunch, not anymore. Well, at least my team used to win. Your team never won anything. They'll never find love. Dark said, what's your favorite team? Since they're done for the year, I can tell you, but I'm a fan of the St. Louis Blues. Have been since I've been like a little kid, man. And they won the cup in 2019, which is great, but since then they've been struggling a bit. Okay, we're almost there. Friendly Fire? Tampa Montreal series is insane. Yeah, it's on tonight, isn't it? I think so. Josh says go Sharks. Dude, with Celebrini, they're an amazing team. I think they're going to be very good for a long time. 21-14, okay. That guy was annoying? Yeah, I mean, dude, obviously don't tell me what to talk about on my own streams. I'll say whatever the hell I want. So I just ignored that comment. I thought that was understood that that's how it worked. But we have no shiny on this one either. Yeah, Kristen, for real. I mean, that's why I ignored that. I'm like, well, obviously, if I want to talk about pig farming on my streams, that's what's going to happen. And I might. I just might. So I guess we got a couple of shinies so far today. Actually, you know what? Not too bad. A decent little array of shinies. Marissa says, get him. You're looking for a 1738. Oh, Reese, do you mean like holy Pokemon named Reese? Did I name it Callie first? Yeah, I did. This guy right here. Yo, that's a lot of Pokemon named Reese. Tiger says pig farming, exactly. A lot of people think pig farming is just planting a pig in the ground and watching it grow. But there's much more to it than that. You gotta water it. You gotta check on it every month or so. Let's get my Smeargle while I'm here too. What goes through people's heads? Says Rachel, I don't know. I wish this light would change, man. Okay, we're just gonna go behind this car because I have zero trust in what's going on right now. This guy's definitely gonna run us over. Also, the Smeargle is not a shiny. It's level 1 though. That would have been cool. Golden Knight says coach, they're really good. They're a great team too. I don't know, there's a lot of good teams left. I just don't really care for any of them. They're not my team. Oh, that was a Ditto. We had a Ditto and a Smeargle back to back. Interesting. Did that come from a... Was that the Viper? It was double XL, right? I'm so confused right now. Ready for Entei? Dude, Entei is going to be tonight in a little under 4 hours, and I cannot wait. We got the big nose. And bird. That is a Ralt. That's not a bird. You get a shiny on the Go Plus? What'd you get? But yeah, tonight is going to be the night for the Antonius Maximus. Entei hype, says Jay. Like I said before, I mean, it's going to be very bittersweet for me if I get a Shundo. This is like the ultimate Shundo right now. I will say if we got a Shadow Shundo, great. But if I get a Purifiable, do I even do it? Probably. I have this weird feeling I'm getting a Shundo, man. Just because I already have this. 6 more for the Platinums? The hop-up on your account got excited? Oh yeah, we quick caught that one before. But yeah, guys, since I am going to be live again in a couple hours, we're going to wrap there for the day. Make sure you guys come back and check out tonight's stream for Shadow Entei's. Again, giving away 1,250 Pokecoins for free, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel. That way you know when I go live. But guys, thank you for watching stream number 1. I will see all you guys tonight. Have a fantastic evening, and I'll see you on the next one.